Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Hey guys, this is Todd from Rebel Heating and Air. Your heating and air conditioning system requires essential cleaning and care to ensure efficient and safe operation. Call Rebel today and schedule an appointment. That's Rebel Heating and Air, 929-8944. And remember, the bitter taste of a poor installation will remain much longer than the sweet taste of that lowest price. Call us today, 929-8944. That's Rebel Heating and Air, 929-8944. Or go to rebelheatingandair.com.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, September 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 90 in hour one of today's show. We'll talk some LSU football as a pair of Tigers earned all SEC honors, and we'll take a first look at Saints-Cardinals. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Yo! What it on? Welcome in, OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge here on this Tuesday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you. What'd you say, Matt? I said we're 1-0.
Just
like the shirts say.
He did. And all over the building said 1-0 as well.
I know.
And you know what? It worked.
And we feel really good this week. A lot of celebration. I'm glad those shirts didn't have to get sent off to third world country or kind of like the losing team Super Bowl shirts.
That's right.
They have to get sent to to help children, which is a great thing. It's just a great thing. But I'm glad we can keep them and they can still wear them.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to wear them all year.
If they're anything like us, that will be in some plastic bins in the attic in about 20 years.
Yeah.
My attic's full of just like old Chain Gang shirts.
Yeah.
Just like
the elastic is all like
Scout Team Player of the Week hats.
It's rotted out of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was trying to get my oldest son some shorts one time. I was like, hey, I bet you can fit all my extra large stuff for LSU. Go out there, elastic. Oh man, this is deteriorated here.
Well, guess these things don't last forever.
No,
okay. But I know what does. Those old school, just gray LSU football shirts with the purple football.
Those are classic. Russell Athletic.
And the gold Jimbo Fisher mock turtle short sleeves with the eye of the tiger on them.
You do not still have those.
I have a couple. I don't wear them, but so it's one of those things where
that's if you didn't have a shirt and tie, they would give you that shirt to wear under your suit.
Yeah. I guess everybody's got a little hoarder in them.
Yeah.
Where you like things that
you got
mean
a little
something.
What?
Hoarder.
Hoarder.
Yeah, with a D. Everybody, you like keep stuff. It's hard to throw things away that means something to you.
Yeah.
And
I just got to the point where I can do it.
Yeah, I've gotten to like every year a little bit more stuff.
Yeah.
But then with kids, it's like, man, what are they gonna like? Are they gonna want some of this stuff?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
They're gonna put it in their attic and like look at it like me, like once every 10 years.
Grandpa used to be okay at football.
Yeah, here's his crusty shorts from 40 years ago.
Here's a shirt that said Chain Gang because they used to sign a chain after every performance.
Because they signed a chain for some reason. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, God.
It meant something back then, though, boys.
You damn right it did. It absolutely did. Alondra, how we feeling?
Feeling great. That game last night was really funny.
Oh, my gosh. You know who's not 1-0? Bill Belichick.
Tough look.
Never gave up 48 points coaching the Patriots. First college game, 48 points.
It's going to give so much credence to the people that criticize him for his relationship.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to have a rough week.
Yeah.
Not Arch Manning rough. And again, I hate that Archie's going to have to always going to be
a rough.
But he's going to be pretty bad.
It's just a weird look. Like watching Belichick in the college game, having to kind of pander a little bit, because he's recruiting. So, I saw the pregame interview with him, right before the game. I think it was Holly Road that was giving him an interview, and it was you can tell he's having to force a smile because he used to be such a prick to the media. Famously didn't say anything to the media. If they asked him a dumb question,
he would
an
a-hole. Yeah.
Well, she asked him the last question was so how about the short sleeve hoodie? Are you something you excited to wear that? And
come on, Holly.
He looked at it you could tell.
He wanted to say something.
He was
smart.
well, that's a dumb question, and I want to give her something right
Yeah.
here. And he just smiled. He's well, it's kind of my thing.
But do you
And that was it.
have
And I was
to
like,
pander
oh,
if you're
man.
Bill Belichick though?
I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of you see is what you get with Bill. Everybody knows who he is already. So
Yeah.
do you really have to pander? I feel like if you're a college kid, you know who Bill Belichick is and you know what you're getting. But
if you're
maybe
a high school kid, do you really?
I guess so. I guess
you
you're
know
right.
who he is, but these 5 stars have had their ass kissed from the time they were in Pee Wee
right?
football.
It's gross.
You don't kiss their ass, they ain't coming to you. That's just how I look at it.
So I spent 3 weeks with the Patriots, and so I remember one
Didn't want to be
very
coached that hard.
vivid memory that I have of. What did you say?
You did
That
say
you
I
didn't
didn't want
wanna
to be
get
coached that hard.
I didn't want to get the coach that hard.
No.
Yeah. Next man, that was not a thing I wanted to do. So one really vivid memory I have was sitting in a team meeting, and Belichick walks in there, and he was really funny, really he was dry, but dry funny. I didn't know what to expect personality wise. Anyway, I enjoyed the team meetings, just kind of hear his banter. But he walks in, and we had just started training camp, and we had just done a conditioning test, and it was a media thing. And so he's all right, okay, so we're gonna give away media awards today. He gave away a media award, He's like, who could say the least amount to the media? And he's like, all right. And he was like talking about different people. He's like, all right, LeGarrette Blount, stand up. So you get the award today for the greatest interaction with the media. Because earlier that day we had just done a conditioning test.
Yeah.
The question from the reporter was, LeGarrette, what was involved in the what did the conditioning test involve? LeGarrette, your answer was conditioning.
It's a good answer.
And he said, LeGarrette, that's effing amazing. Incredible. Well done, sir. And everyone clapped for him. And that was it. He's like,
shout out LeGarrette.
Like, shout out LeGarrette.
Yeah.
So, like, we were being coached to do it.
Sarcastic answer, but
sarcastic.
I mean, it's the right
Belichick
answer.
loved
accurate.
it. He's like, yeah. And so, like, to see him, like, pander to, like,
Yeah.
a Holly Rowe question about a short sleeve hoodie
It's
was
crazy.
like, it's kind of weird.
Well, and you texted the group yesterday and you were like, who covers tonight? And I was like, my heart says TCU, but also, like, I just feel obviously
none of
college
us
and
knew
NFL
about
are different.
them,
None of
yeah.
us knew. Yeah, I said I don't know enough about the teams, either teams, to give you like an actual answer, but something inside me is saying TCU because to me, like, Bill Belichick hasn't coached in a while. College is obviously different from the NFL, and maybe he lost his fastball. And also, like, was it Tom Brady or was it Bill Belichick thing going on? And then you lose Tom Brady. Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a very interesting storyline for the rest of the season because you came out and got whooped by TCU at home.
48-14.
Yeah.
The weirdest part about that, they come out, get the ball, drive it right down the field, punch it in the end zone of their opening drive.
TCU looked really bad.
And then they even looked good on their first defensive drive.
They got that
Penalty
Furry at
extended
QB.
that. They get a touchdown, and then after that, I mean, just blew the doors off of them.
Yeah, he was an animal last night. Tell you
Has
that.
a father-son coach-coordinator duo ever worked on any level?
Oh, I forgot his son was a coordinator.
Has that ever worked?
I'm trying to think of, like,
I think
you
we
got,
should've
that's
got-
actually happened.
You got Shanahan. I don't know if they were.
We should have got Jordan on the headset.
Lane and Monty, which didn't work at Tennessee, although it was only, 2 years?
I'd have to look up a list before I
we
gave
gotta
you a
give a
better
list.
answer.
It's just when I
Who's
saw he
been
hired
together.
Steve Belichick as his defensive coordinator, I was like, this ain't gonna work.
Well, he was the coordinator of Washington last year.
Oh my gosh.
So
Twitter.
he at least had coached.
Twitter's cracking me up. They put a picture of, or they AI'd Jordan running around on the field in a dress.
Oh, no. It's going to be bad.
Ray
It's
does
gonna
that
be
at practice.
It is going to be a very bad look. So, look, if you're a, if you're a Clemson fan, maybe you can go still win the ACC. Now, Miami looked good.
They're saying
Florida
Art-
State
Art
certainly
and
looked
Kendall
good.
Briles?
But, oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
what the chat's saying.
All right.
They did some bad stuff.
They did do some bad
That's what I'm saying. Did that work?
Yeah, I don't know if
It
it,
did
worked.
till it didn't.
They scored some points.
Right, they scored points. They didn't really win anything.
Yeah. Oof.
That's a different situation.
So just on let's not
boy.
this ain't the show.
No, this is not the show to break down
Well, maybe
that.
not the hour.
So we're looking at a question on one of the television shows right now. It says, "Is Bill Belichick's legacy tarnished if he continues to struggle at UNC?" And I think that's a ridiculous question.
It's a ridiculous question.
No, but I will say this. To the younger generation, they're going to have a different opinion of him probably. Because, nobody talks about Saban's failures at Miami, but he came back and won after.
Right.
Belichick ended New England not great. Got fired there after 2 losing seasons.
Yeah.
He loses at North Carolina. People our age will remember what he did at the Patriots. Maybe the younger generations are like, this guy's kind of overrated.
Yeah, then also Tom, as y'all said, wouldn't win a Super Bowl with
The
Tampa.
year
Yeah,
after.
just look back at it though. They went on a run where they went to 8 straight AFC Championship
Yes,
games.
right.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I mean, it was definitely a fall from grace, but
Yeah, it happens. You stay in the limelight.
what's
The
the
light's
saying?
gonna come out.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Where's
That's
that one
Bill.
from?
Two-Face said that. in
Two-Face
Batman.
said that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Harvey Dent is
Oh,
his government
Harvey.
name.
I still never understood. Oh, never mind. I was going to talk about a scene right there, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But I'm pretty sure it's where Two-Face,
Oh, no.
Two-Face is in the
yeah,
hospital
yeah.
bed, and the Joker walks in with the nursing
Yes.
mask
And
on.
then he takes it off.
And he's like, he takes it off, and then he realizes it's the Joker when it's clearly the Joker with the mask on. Anyhow.
And he didn't notice until he
Yep.
Anyway.
Tell you what, this 1-0 feeling, making fun of other people, feels great.
It's really good.
It feels so much
Really
better
good.
than what it's been in the past. Oh my God, that's a bad play. Look, we got to turn these highlights off because these are low lights and I can't concentrate.
With Greg McElroy on the.
Greg, aren't you supposed to be on the radio with Cole right now?
Is this your number one radio show?
Wow.
Wow.
You see him with the shirt off. Oh.
Or I saw a video. He was getting dry needled.
Yeah,
in
during the
studio.
show. Yeah.
Hey,
We got more than
squeeze it
just
in when
that.
you
Hey,
can,
we got
guys.
more than just that competition. Our former
Oh yeah.
Foxhole member T-Bob Abear starts his morning show today.
Define competition.
Wake Up Barstool on FS1. Airing right now. Guy left us, and now he's trying to be our competition. So
that's again like what happened to the non-compete?
Right. That's on Gordy.
Like, do we need to get
that is on Gordy?
Do we need to get legal involved?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like ESPN and Fox and everybody's having like a battle of the frat bros. Like, who could have the most frat bro pandering show possible? Is it Fox Sports with Barstool? ESPN just signed Taylor and what is it? Bussin' with the Boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they?
it's Taylor Lewan and Will Compton.
And Will Compton and so.
Did they?
That's interesting.
And Pat McAfee.
ESPN did.
ESPN did.
That's interesting because like
They used to
Bussin'
be
with the Boys
Barstool.
is part, and they're still like they still do some collabs.
I think it was
A little
ESPN.
bit, yeah, of
Wait, maybe
Barstool
I
stuff.
read it wrong. But I think it was ESPN.
I think you are right.
It is
on
fun
that.
content though.
I
Yeah,
will
they're
Taylor. At
joining
least
ESPN.
they play it. It's a
Well,
little
they
bit
get
different.
they get a
vibe.
bunch of other former players on too. Like it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good content. I mean, you should have content for everything.
Yeah.
You should have the nerd stuff. You should have the frat stuff. You should have the stat stuff. I don't know what our stuff is.
I was
but you
about
should
to
have
say,
it.
oh my God, what category? No, I don't. There's not a real frat vibe on this show.
This is like, well, they call it CTE.
CTOTB.
CTOTB. The Sea and Squirrel Show.
Yeah.
Kind of just like speak what's on your mind situation. Very
like it.
sporty.
Very sporty.
Very sporty. This time of year.
Yeah.
We just spent the whole first segment making fun of UNC.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. Because we're 1-0. If we were 0-1, we'd have to be breaking down like.
Oh gosh, if we were 0-1, we'd have to sit here and just. Oof.
Now, I didn't fact check this, but in the Bayou Ford chat and midstream ad says Belichick is 83 and 104 without Brady.
Yeah, with his time with the Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's not
Think
great.
about that real quick. Think about the Cleveland Browns and how failures they are as a franchise. You had Bill Belichick and Nick Saban on the same coaching staff.
Sure.
Couldn't even have a winning record.
Yeah.
Just think about that.
So maybe the. No, it's not the worst. I mean, there's some bad ones.
This
out
is their
there.
year, though.
Franchises.
This is
their
it.
year.
Hey, they had 6 quarterbacks. One of them's going to be good.
One of them's going to be good. The odds are in their favor.
Bama
Oh,
Gump
Gabriel.
inside the Bayou Ford chat. 0-1 sucks. Yeah, I bet it does.
It's going to be okay.
I bet it does.
Listen.
That is certainly a feeling that you don't know Bama Gump.
Right. What was it, 23 straight?
I think
Before
2001's the last time they lost their
Look,
season opener.
we get it.
Yeah,
We
we
get
understand you, bud. We get it. Couldn't be us now, but we
Not
understand
this year.
you.
Not this year.
And Brady was 32-18 without Bill.
Not bad.
Not bad. And Super Bowl champ.
Mm.
Hate to
Can't-
see it.
Can't win the Kentucky Derby with jackasses.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
You gotta have some thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. A lot more coming your way. We will get to some New Orleans Saints throughout the show today. Yesterday was obviously all LSU, but Saints opening up this weekend, so certainly bring them back to the fold here and also continue to talk about LSU and what happened last Saturday, what it looks like this Saturday, what the schedule looks like, because you really don't have time to sit there and enjoy that victory, because this weekend, sure, you've got Louisiana Tech, but the next weekend you've got the Florida Gators coming to town. So we'll break it all down when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, speaking of Louisiana Tech and coming to town, it is your first opportunity to tailgate. It is your first opportunity to do the thing that people in Baton Rouge love the most. Put up the tent, put up the TV, hook it up to the generator, pull out your ice chest, open it up, and have some ice-cold Dos Equis. It is always a great time to go for Dos, but no better time than when it is tailgating season here in the capital city. Trust me, just go for Dos. Enjoy the weekend. Drink responsibly.
I think we've been saying it for about a month. Like, oh, it's almost about to be tailgate time. It's about to be tailgate beer time. Well, this is it. It's time to put up or shut up. It's time to go start icing
Don't
down.
sing it. Bring it.
Ooh, all right. I like that. It's time to start icing down those Dos Equis, that cold Mexican lager. Get ready for the game. It's one of those purple jersey games, which is like you can just have a carefree Dos Equis. It's a beer. Go for Dos. Drink responsibly. Dos Equis.
Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
We getting the lead out today? I like that.
You can get the lead out.
I'm always down for that.
Going back and rewatching the LSU game, yes, for a third time, because my God.
Why not?
When's the last time we had an opportunity to go back and just be so excited about watching an opening game? I've had to watch the bad. Might as well continue to watch the good there. Was it perfect when it came to the LSU offensive line? It wasn't perfect. Quarterback helped you out in some cases. Very good pocket presence, veteran quarterback, understood where the rush was coming from, and he found the spots, and he can throw, off platform and as well as probably anybody in the country. But considering who you were playing, where you were playing them, and how many games you played together, I thought it was an incredible performance. Like Weston Davis at right tackle, he's going to tell you, man, I got to get better. There's a lot of things I got to get better at. But he had his moments. Braylon Moore was somebody that certainly had his moments. We talked about it the other day, Pro Football Focus. He was your highest graded offensive lineman, your third highest graded offensive player. But somebody that we didn't talk a whole lot about in the offseason, and I actually disagree with the Pro Football Focus grade that he got, because it was some run game stuff, and I actually think that he was trying to help others maybe a little bit too much, stay a little bit too long because they didn't have their block, and then maybe his assignment. So splitting hairs there. But Paul Mubinga at left guard pass protected his arse off. I mean, all the build up to this game about Peter Woods and how good he was. And, I've seen draft boards after this game have him as the number 1 rated player in this draft. I didn't see it before the game. I certainly didn't see it during the game. And Paul Mubinga locked him up all night long, all night in pass protection. And that was somebody last year. Remember, he had to come in whenever Dellinger went down, and he had some ups, he had some downs. But going back and rewatching the tape, again, was not perfect. There was some stuff in the run game that you're like, okay, I think he's holding on a little too long. He's trying to help his partner, and then he can't get to his block. And you can clean that stuff up. And also, your guys got to be able to, quickly take it over so you can get to your job. But in pass protection, man, I thought he was really good. He graded out 81%, and the film showed that as well. And Matt, we talked about
their
interior. We talked about, if you get pressure from the interior, it doesn't matter how good you are at quarterback, it doesn't matter how good you are in the pocket. If you can't step up, you're not going to be very effective. And I thought Thompson did a nice job, but Paul Mubinga in pass protection and Josh Thompson both graded in the 80s, and it certainly showed in the tape.
Yeah, I thought that the interior of the offensive line played together really well. That's one thing you worry about with new offensive linemen, throwing them into the mix, especially that many new offensive linemen. Something you worry about is the continuity that they have working together early in the season, and to come out first game and to be able to pass off games, pass off rushers to each other, work as a team. It's a little 3-man team right there, the center and the guards on each side. And those guys did a great job of understanding when the guard was passing it off to the center, center passing it off to the guard.
Yeah.
They worked really well together, and that takes time. That takes a lot of repetitions with each other to learn each other's body language and signals that you're giving to each other, that you just can't throw somebody in there.
Yeah.
Now, if you have 2 guards and a new center, it's kind of easy to, they can make up a little bit for, the new guy. But to have that many guys in there, and first game of the season going against what people are saying is really good talent. Now, it remains to be seen what those Clemson defensive linemen end up doing in the draft and for the rest of their career. But from what they were saying, one of the top guys, or top 2 defensive linemen, and those guys handled it all game long. But I was just really impressed on the way the continuity. That speaks to the coaching, that speaks to the preparation, that speaks to what they were able to get done in spring, in the offseason, and in training camp. And to go out there first game and keep your quarterback clean for the most part. And I think the sack that we had was, I believe a mental error between the right tackle and the tight end, and a defensive end squirted through. And it happens. Those things are going to happen, especially when you might get a front that you're not expecting. And when you hold the tight end in for protection, it's something you don't work on all the time, so maybe a call gets missed there.
I feel like his eyes were bad, the right tackle.
Yeah, the right tackle's eyes were bad. But that interior worked really well. So I was excited to see that because that's something that transfers week to week is learning how to work with each other. And again, you're going to see games all season long. So be able to pass that off. I was just very encouraged from that.
A couple of comments inside the Bayou 4 chat. Drew says, I hope to never see DJ Chester at left tackle. I was surprised by that he came in at left tackle. He was your starting center a year ago, battle for a guard position in camp. And when your left tackle went down for a couple of plays, that's who went in there. I was surprised. And yeah, he got beat. He got beat pretty quick off the edge and the couple of reps that he was in there. Also says the O-line started rough but improved throughout the game. It may have reflected the fact that the offensive play calling improved as the game went along. See, with the offensive play calling, I think you have to be careful because you have to remember in the second half, look at obviously like they were a well-oiled machine, but you have to remember, so Tom Allen wasn't at Clemson last year. He was at Penn State. And so when you're preparing for this game, you're watching Penn State. Now you watch Clemson just to get an idea on personnel, but you don't know what Tom Allen is going to do with the personnel at Clemson. The personnel that he has, there is different than what he had at Penn State. And so a lot of it, Drew, you have to, it's like a big prize fight, right? You're not just come out of the corner throwing haymakers. You're going to throw some jabs. You're going to counterpunch a little bit. You're trying to figure out your opponent because you've got an idea of what your game plan is going to be, but there's a great unknown, right? When you have this big heavyweight fight. I think that was the case in the game.
Yeah.
I think you had a coordinator in Joe Sloan that was trying to figure out, okay, how is he going to attack us? You go back and you watch the second half, it was domination. I thought as far as Joe Sloan versus Tom Allen, coordinator versus coordinator, because they moved the football. Like even the touchdown that wasn't a touchdown, right? They came back that next drive and they moved the football. They had success in the second half, and they started to go to Aaron Anderson. They started to see some stuff in the middle, the intermediate, kind of stuff that you could get with Aaron Anderson. I thought they kind of changed what they were doing a little bit, not wholesale changes, but I think he figured out, okay, here's what he's going to do. Let's go attack it.
Yeah, you can't. There's only so much you can get done in a 20 to 30 minute period. Like at halftime, there's a lot of especially like in the NFL level. Like there's a lot of like halftime adjustments. Like it's hard to completely change an offense. Like you can't do it. Maybe you can add a play in here or a tag here, but it just the mindset from a play calling changes. And in the first half, just like you said, I mean it's feeling out your opponent. You're trying to feel them out, see what kind of looks they're going to give you because you don't really know. First game of the season. And also you are potentially trying to set something up for the first. I mean, it's a 4-quarter game. It's not a first and second quarter game. So like you're doing things in the first half, calling a game a specific way because you might be trying to set something up a little bit more, or you might be trying to wear them down. Every time you run the ball, like it's like death by 1,000 cuts. Like you're like the defense is getting a little bit more tired. That's another hit on them. That's another this or that. So like you try to bring a game into the fourth quarter sometimes to that type of play calling. I went through game plans sometimes like we're going to run. We're going to run heavy first half of the game, or maybe even into the third quarter. Then all of a sudden we're gonna air it out.
Yeah,
like that. Sometimes that is a mindset of a coordinator. Not saying that that was the mindset of this game, but it did kind of seem like that. But I think a lot of the adjustment comes from like a halftime, quote unquote, halftime adjustment. Just comes from the play calling. Like you have these plays in, like you have a whole slew of plays to call. And you think the game's going to go one way, and your play calling might go like down one rabbit hole. Well, the defense changes, so okay, we got to change it up a little bit. It's not necessarily adding plays or anything. It's just from a play calling standpoint, you open it up a little bit more. But all of that running that you did do in the first half certainly helped open up the passing game in the second half. So,
look, I loved when they kept doing let's get in bunch and let's just throw a now route to Juwan Johnson.
Yeah.
Just have the tight ends go out there. And everybody said, they're going to do it again? Yeah, until they stop it.
Yeah.
They never did.
Why not? Because it's easy. It's an extension of a running game. And guess what? It makes the defensive line run a lot. Run side to side, and it's just exhausting. So you get the ball out of your hand, defensive line has to step up because they have to start a pass rush or like a run rush. Then they have to run east and west to the sideline a lot of times. It gets you tired, and it's all – offensive coordinators do that for a reason because it is an extension of the running game. Because you're like, okay, let's get 3-4 yards. That's perfect. We're staying on schedule. We're down in distance. All right, 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Great. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, got a playmate, got the ball in a playmate. Okay, he pops one for 13, 14 yards. Perfect. That means that defensive line is running just a little bit more. First game of the season, too. Conditioning is not quite as there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, nice job by the tight ends, too. They had the point, and they just drove the defensive backs and linebackers back 7 yards every time. So, yeah, you're going to keep doing it until they make you change.
Hey, how are you feeling today?
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
You got a little frog in your throat.
Yeah. It's a big frog.
A little phlegm.
A little Flynn. What do you say?
Pretty much.
Takes a break so I can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll be back right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Tell about Boudreaux's.
All right, Boudreaux's Electrical. So let's see, what time is it? It is September 2nd. Holy moly, it is deep in hurricane season, and it is, if you were thinking about trying to prep your house, it is not too late to get yourself a home generator with Generac generator. Boudreaux's Electrical right now, they have them in stock. They are locked, stocked, and ready to rock. Give them a call today and start your free quote right there on Boudreaux'Electrical.com. They will give you that free quote for your whole house, like different size houses, different size generators. They can do it all. They are ready to roll. And prepare your house. Be the envy of your neighborhood. Keep the lights on.
Go to Boudreaux'Electrical.com, like Flynn said. Storm season is here, but it is not too late with the generators they have in stock. So get in contact with them today. They'll come, they'll slab it, they'll have you ready to go and ready for storm season. Boudreaux'Electrical.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I want to remind you about our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go Tommy's.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommy's with a Y.com. You'll clearly see the difference year after year after year after year. You see the banners there. If you're watching us on YouTube, that's what they do. They win awards over at Tommy's. Go Tommy's.com.
Yo, Tommy.
Tommy. Belichick, that's what he's saying. Tommy.
Come play quarterback.
Please. Need you, Tommy.
Speaking of Tommy, I saw a little clip of him talking about his evaluation of quarterbacks.
Yep.
Like when he's looking at college quarterbacks, because he's part owner of the Raiders now. He looks at touchdown celebrations. So he gave this great talk and a great answer to a question about when I evaluate quarterbacks. One of the things I look at is how they celebrate after a touchdown when their team does well, because football is the ultimate team sport.
Yep.
So in order to win championships, that's the goal of a quarterback. Your goal of a quarterback is not to be a Pro Bowl quarterback. It's to be a championship quarterback.
Right.
And you can't do that in the greatest team sport of all time without being a team-first guy. So his explanation was, after, how do they celebrate? Do they go celebrate with their team? Do they jump around and high-five the offensive linemen and the receivers who didn't score the touchdown, who made the downfield block, because nobody can do it by themselves? Or are they over there, shooting guns and shooting bow and arrows into the stands and putting ice in their veins by themselves and all those things? Or do they go and celebrate with their team? So he said if they're not that guy, then he would not draft them.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if he said that last part, but that's basically what he meant, which I thought was amazing. It was great. What a great attitude to have.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the quarterbacks I play with, that's what they did.
I mean, most quarterbacks, I would think, do. But he was talking about he always was made sure every time he would celebrate with not just the guy that scored the touchdown.
Right.
Of course, you're gonna give him one of those head slaps and forehead bumps to the guy that scored, but celebrating with everybody, which is great. What do you think about that? Him being a part owner of the Raiders.
I hate the Raiders. Outside of the Philadelphia Phillies, it's the team that I hate the most.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's always weird to associate a player with another team, post-playing career.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird enough, to associate Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. Of course, it made it less weird when he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But same thing with Michael Jordan.
In the Wizards,
and
right? The Hornets.
Yeah, right. It's weird to associate that as an ownership standpoint. Tom Brady wearing it was a sweet jacket, but the Raiders jacket the other day, walking into one of the preseason games.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Clip? Sweet jacket. Handsome fella.
Why is Greg McElroy giving Garrett Nussmeier a B?
He's a hater
on his performance.
He's a hater.
What do you give Ty Simpson?
Because of Greg McElroy, A is just not something you hand out.
No, okay. A B. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlow IV Spa. You can go ahead and book that appointment today. Talk about it all the time. Find a full list of services on their website. 225-953-8150 is the number. Give them a call. Say, hey, here's what I've got going on. In fact, I probably need to go see it myself.
Yeah, you need to go, bud.
But, even Sunday after the game, maybe if you enjoyed that tailgating experience a little too much, you can go see them over at GoFlow IV and, get ready for Monday, because you don't want to have that feeling as you head into a Monday. So go see them today, GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, if you ever wondered about that IV therapy, you've seen it on the socials, you've heard people talking about it. Well, wonder no more. Go check them out right there, conveniently located on Jefferson Highway, right there near Bocage. They in and out, set up an account with them, get an IV, get that treatment, be in and out probably 30, 45 minutes. Feel better immediately. Get hydrated, get vitamized, go Flow IV.
All right, so the New Orleans Saints are opening up their season with the Cardinals. Going to be hosting them inside the Superdome. And right now they were a 6.5-point dog at home to start the season. Some of the news coming out for the Saints, they did release special teams standout JT Gray yesterday. Now, I know that was shocking for a lot of people. He has been just a mainstay for the team, and he's been somebody that you know you can count on. But sometimes when you get into a position where your roster is just kind of all over the place and it's not really solidified, unfortunately, special teams guys are the ones that typically go first. Because in a lot of people's minds, it's like, oh, I can find somebody that can, give us something close to what JT Gray gave us, even though he was a standout special teams guy. So it caught a lot of people by surprise. But I think Kellen Moore, and I think he said as much, he's like, look, it's kind of like, these roster decisions are difficult, but where we're at right now, like we needed more flexibility. Like we needed somebody that could help us on offense and defense a little bit more and also play teams.
Yeah, you're going to, unfortunately, with the roster from top to bottom that the Saints have, they have to try to make space for any playmaker they can get, not just a core special teams guy, unfortunately, because it seems like every really good team out there has a 1 or 2, maybe 3 core special team guys that have been there a long time that every now and then make like that special teams Pro Bowl spot. Right. Like just the guy, like a linebacker that really never plays, but he's in year 14.
Yeah.
And he is the first one down on kickoff and somehow makes every single tackle on special teams. Like everybody's got that, but where you're at on the roster, yeah, I mean you gotta try to find lightning in a bottle at different positions. So, unfortunately, as much as we talk about the importance of special teams, I mean, the roster's not quite as good. Sometimes, like those roster spots, the offense and defensive guys take a little precedence.
Yeah, and Kellen Moore's quote was, we know the high-quality player that he is, the impact that he's had on this organization just with the roster management part of this thing. Over the course of the season, throughout the next few weeks, there's a lot of challenges associated with that. It was a really tough one for this to go through. And again, like Matt said, you got a lot of questions right now when it comes to that roster, but certainly there's a lot of current players, former players that were upset to see this. But this is a roster that's going to continue to change throughout the season.
I don't know if it's really known what position they were trying to make that extra spot, but I mean, just think about top to bottom. I mean, if you can sacrifice a core special teams guy to put an extra body in the offensive line room or some extra depth in the wide receiver room, like you do it at this point, because your goal right now in the 2025 season is to, of course, win as many games as possible, but really solidify what you are as an offense and get your questions answered at the quarterback position.
Right now, as I said, the Saints are a 6.5-point dog at home. ESPN matchup predictor gives them only a 40.6% chance to win this game. Now, I don't know what the Cardinals are going to be either. I don't really know what they're going to be, but look, it's going to be at home. It's going to be, an opportunity now for Spencer Rattler. He has been named the starting quarterback. It's going to be multiple weeks by the time you get to the game. Injuries, you're fairly healthy going into this game outside of the ones certainly that you've known about for a long time, like Foster Moreau and a Taysom Hill and some of the other guys that got hurt in training camp. I think Trevor Penning is listed as questionable in this game, so that's certainly something to pay attention to. But look, not a lot of fanfare going into the season for the New Orleans Saints, but they do have, I think, a winnable opening game.
Yeah, they do. Heck yeah, they do. Look, 6.5 points is a lot in the NFL. I was just listening to you talk about the ESPN percentage. ESPN percentages are so crazy. Like 40% is like saying you're going to win 4 out of 10 times, right? Obviously. That doesn't equal out to plus 6.5 points when you look at it from a Vegas standpoint. So I think Vegas knows a little bit more than ESPN. Certainly, but that's a lot of points. Look, I'm hopeful. I'm a brand new Saints fan, guys. Just want y'all to know that. since I've taken over this show. Brand new baseball fan, brand new Saints fan. So we're going to be cheering. And hopefully we can make a little splash. I know there's probably a little bit of a split fan base out there. Some people want to tank. I don't think it's tank for ARC anymore, as of this week at least. Maybe next week. You never know. But look, the fact of the matter is NFL football starts this week. The Saints play this week. And for everybody that's a fan out there, whether you're excited or not excited about the entirety of the season or about the roster, we can at least get excited for the first game of the season, right?
Yeah, because if you can't get excited for this one, how many more times are you going to get a chance to get excited?
Who knows?
You know? Was it last year that the Saints started out 2-0? Was that just last year where they beat the Cowboys?
It was the Cowboys and the Panthers.
Well, set like a record for most points in the first 2 weeks. I mean, it was like 45-10. 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then like 42-7?
Oh, yeah, because that's when T was talking about the Carfax.
Yeah.
Don't make me mad.
Yeah.
T-Bob had his old booklet, dude. He was all about the Carfax.
All about the Carfax. Turns out you had a lemon.
Bro.
I got relentless text messages from him heading home from Shreveport during that game. I was listening to it on the radio, and T-Bob was like, hey, you suck. Hey, thanks, bud. It's like, how'd that turn out? We both sucked. It turned out, T-Bob.
And you know what? When we talked to Kellen Moore last week, like, he said it right there. What he said, it's a long season. Like, there's going to be parts where people are going to get excited. There's going to be parts where people are bad. Like, it's such a long season. That's why they call it like the when rookies go in, they hit that little rookie wall about week 11, 12, 13, where it's like, oh, good Lord.
Because you're used to your season being over. It's like, no, we still got like 7 games.
Yeah, and you're used to like weeks where you play Long Island University instead of the Eagles the next week. And then, we got the Eagles. Well, guess what? You're going to play if you're like, speaking for you, for the Cowboys, like, the Cowboys, we got the Eagles this week. But next week, it's a little step back game. We got the Falcons. But then it's the Eagles again the next week. We've got to play them twice in the next 3 weeks. So it's like, that's the NFL for you. It's every single week for 17 of them. So it's going to be a long. So there's going to be times where we get upset, Saints fans. There's going to be some times we might get a little too high. Who knows? They win this game. Can't win them all if you don't win the first.
Yeah, but I am looking forward to seeing what it looks like under new head coach Kellen Moore, what it looks like with Spencer Rattler as a starting quarterback, and did we, truly see some of the things they're going to do out there offensively in the preseason? Don't think so. So excited for that, at least here in week number 1. All right, we will step away, come back, still talking LSU football. ESPN came out with their power rankings after the first week. Where does LSU land? We'll tell you that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, or renting. Every single thing is available. Multiple midsize SUVs, full-size SUVs, Sienna minivan, multiple sedans, multiple hybrids, multiple everything over at All Star. And again, buying new, leasing, renting, it's always available for you. So if you want to rent that vehicle to go watch the Tigers play this fall, call Miss Lisa Sessions in the rental department. Go ahead and reserve that vehicle. allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
Yeah, and I think that means you can rent like any car out there, not just like your standard midsize sedan, big sedan, little sedan, and per day rental prices that are better than like the big box car rental places that you'll find at the airport. Go call them today. See if you're going on a little trip. If you want to tailgate this weekend and just bring a vehicle that's not yours, rent one for the weekend. Go to their website right now. If you are in the market, you can see everything that they have right there on their lot today. Go see them. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. ESPN has dropped their latest power rankings. Ohio State moves up to 1 from number 5. Penn State stays at number 2. And your LSU Fighting Tigers move up from 8 to number 3.
Let's go.
The Georgia Bulldogs stay at 4. Miami moves up from 10 to 5. Oregon from 9 to 6. Texas drops from 1 to 7. Notre Dame goes from 6 to 8. Clemson goes from 3 to 9. And rounding out the top 10, South Carolina moves up from 12 to 10.
There we go.
Maybe we didn't forget about South Carolina.
Maybe we didn't.
Maybe we knew what we were doing. Maybe our brains just found their way to South Carolina at number 5 in our rankings.
It's fate. We have that crystal ball, the OTB crystal ball. We see things a little bit differently.
We just know so much ball that others can't comprehend the level of ball knowledge that we're on.
People can say we forgot. But maybe we forgot a specific team for a reason.
Yeah, maybe we did. Maybe we did. I'd love to see LSU and Penn State match up. I actually think that would favor LSU. But Ohio State deserves to be at number 1. They're the defending champ. They had a big win as well. So not going to throw shade their way. But LSU at number 3, continuing to climb up the charts there for the Tigers. All right, hour number 2 of OTB coming back your way. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the Bench.
All right, football season is here, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That's code Baton Rouge to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensing partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only. And auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
There it is, the extra mile.
on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Tuesday, September 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 90 in hour 2 of today's show. We'll continue our discussion of college football. We'll look at Saints versus Cardinals. Coming up in hour number 3, we have Nick Underhill of New Orleans Football at 9 a.m. And then at 8:15, we will have OTB Mailbag. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench starts now.
Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Yeah, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from downtown Baton Rouge, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Later today, normally it would have been yesterday, but it was Labor Day, we are going to get a new AP Top 25. Now, in the preseason, in the OTB Top 25, LSU was number 2. But in the AP Top 25, LSU came in at number 9. Where do we think the Tigers will be later today in the AP Top 25? Matthew?
I would say, I think that around that 3. The 3 range sounds good to me.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, you're going to bump them ahead of Penn State just yet? I don't know. Ohio State clearly jumps to number 1.
So just a refresher, it was Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, and Georgia. So
yeah, okay.
Ohio State has the best win, beating number 1. You have the second best win, beating number 4.
Like if it's me, I'm putting them at 2. Where do I think that they're going to land?
I think they're going to land at 3.
Yeah, I think that 3 to 4 range. Yeah. I mean, you talk about the biggest win. Of course, that's the biggest win.
Just because
to
of
me,
where the
LSU.
On the
of
road,
course, Ohio
but the
State had a big,
rankings, Texas was 1. So
yep. Oh, yeah, the biggest win. Of course, Ohio State takes down number 1, but they're at home. So, to me, the biggest win is going on the road in a hostile environment and taking the victory. So, but yeah, I would put them in number 2, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to let them jump both Georgia and Penn State. So, I think that's fair. I think 3 is fair.
All right, Alondra, Tate, where do you think?
I mean, they should jump Penn State. Penn State played Nevada.
They played Nevada.
Yep.
Wolfpack. The bad Wolfpack. This is the good State. This is the good Wolfpack.
Yeah, I think Ohio State will probably be 1. They beat the number 1 team in the country, which why were they the number 1 team in the country in the first place? Who knows? But
out in our rankings, they were 9th.
Yep. I think LSU is probably at 3. I think they should jump Penn State, but you know how these people are.
Yeah. They love Penn State. Yeah. Until they don't.
All right, Tate?
I actually think they're going to be at 2. I was just watching a lot of these people across country yesterday. They came away really impressed with LSU. Heather Dinich had them number 1 in her poll, which I think there's a better argument for 1 than 3, but I think LSU had the best win. You went on the road. You beat Clemson, who I think is better than Texas, and you looked a little bit better doing it. But Ohio State, no problem with them having the benefit of the doubt. They were higher ranked coming into the week. They're the defending champs, but I think there's a real argument for LSU higher than that. I do think they're going to be at 2.
I would have them at 2. I think, but I'm with you. Like Ohio State, I'm good with them being at 1.
Yeah, I just don't think they'll do it. They'd be right to do it.
Yeah.
I just heard a lot of people
to jump that many. To jump,
it wouldn't surprise me. I just heard a lot of people waxing poetically about LSU.
Oh, and they should
be.
They absolutely should be. But for them to jump 7 spots, jump Georgia and Penn State, who didn't have of course we get who they played, we know that, but maybe they have them jump 1 of them. I don't see 2.
No, I don't see them jumping both of them. Where does Clemson go down to?
What were
8
they?
or 9?
They were 4.
4
in the AP. They were 6 in the coaches poll.
8. I mean, who behind them lost? So Bama was behind them.
So you have to think. Okay, so Miami's going to jump up.
Yep.
LSU's going to jump up. Alabama's going to fall back.
Notre Dame's going to fall back.
You've got Oregon, who's probably going to stay somewhere pretty close to where they were. Maybe they go up. Notre Dame is going to fall back. Georgia's going to probably move up. Then Texas, where they fall as well.
Yeah.
So Texas is probably going to fall back to 7, 8.
Yeah, so
and I think Clemson will be right behind them.
Yeah,
Bama out of the top 10, South Carolina into the top 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the shakeup there. Does anybody else fall out of the top 10? Notre Dame started at 6.
Notre Dame will. They'll fall just on the outside probably.
Okay,
I don't know.
Moves in?
I mean,
Does Arizona State move in?
Probably Illinois. Arizona State didn't look great.
Yeah, but the final score wasn't crazy impressive.
That's what I'm saying. Arizona State did not look great.
You could move Illinois up. You could move South Carolina up. Bama will fall out of the top 10 because they're at 8 now.
Mm-hmm. Notre Dame, okay. Yeah,
and then Clemson will probably be 8, Texas 7. I'm just thinking because Texas was ranked higher, and their games were pretty similar.
Yeah.
And Texas lost on the road.
They're going to give Texas a lot of benefit of the doubt.
They will, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're not going to fall too far because, look, they did go to Ohio State and lost a 1-score game, so they're not going to fall too far from grace. Probably 6, 7, somewhere in that range. I find it fascinating to see where Alabama's going to drop to because Alabama did not look good. Texas, it was on the road. It was a 1-score game against a very quality team, the team that won it all last year. Now,
FSU was defeated.
FSU was so defeated.
Bama lost that game by 2
fully
touchdowns.
defeated.
Florida State won one game against an FBS team last year.
Yeah, they've matched that total.
One. They beat an FCS and one FBS.
They did. They matched the total from last year.
It was 2 touchdowns, but honestly, if you watch the game, it wasn't ever really close. Like every time Bama made a run, Florida State had an answer. So, anything in the top 12 to me is just Alabama glazing.
Yeah.
It is. I think there's a chance just because he played well, there's hype around him. There's a chance they fall behind Michigan. Michigan's got a big game coming up this weekend. We'll see how it goes, but Bama could fall 13-14.
I'm going to go 15.
They don't deserve to be in the top 15, but they probably will be, to y'all's point, because of who it is. Where do you put Florida State?
Oh, you got to put Florida
they gotta
State.
Move into the top 20.
They got to be ahead of where Alabama is. If they do something stupid.
That's not a poll.
It's not going to happen, but.
And put Florida State at 19 and Alabama at 14.
I was going to say 18-19 for Florida State.
I think they should,
going off of
that's not how polls work.
Yeah, no, I think they should be 18 or 19. I don't think they will. I think Florida State will be lower than that.
So you're going to have a couple teams drop out of the top 25. Kansas State's going to fall out of the top 25 because they had the week 0 loss and they looked awful against North Dakota. Boise's going to be out of the top 25. Yep. So you'll have a couple of new teams in the top 25. But if they put Alabama ahead of Florida State after Florida State dominated them, then what are we even doing? Why do we have this?
Tennessee should creep up into the teens as well.
Tennessee should creep up, but Iowa State's look good too. They're ahead of Tennessee.
So and we do it here sometimes. T-Bob didn't love it, but I do a segment called Right, Wrong, and Indifferent on Off Campus. And I think it's very important when you were wrong in our profession to be like, oh my gosh, hey, I missed that one. And raise your hand and be like, I had that wrong. Because you got to hold yourself accountable. And my biggest wrong, at least week 1, Tennessee. I
Mine
didn't
was
have
Auburn.
That'd be a good one. I wasn't too high on them either. But Tennessee, I thought was just going to be very average. And you had some people talking crazy about Josh Heupel. Joe Klatt called it a glorified high school offense. And I'm like, hey, Joel, your name's Joel, 1. 2.
All right. 2. Shots fired to all the Joels out there.
Sorry, guys. 2. He had the SEC Player of the Year offensively last year. Is it glorified because you don't understand run game? I'm kind of confused because there's a lot of things they do out of 11 personnel in the run game that a lot of people are scared to do, and they get it done. I actually think Tennessee's offense is fast-paced, and it takes a little bit of pressure off the quarterback. Doesn't ask him to do too much. And I thought Aguilar played real well within that system. And
a lot of noise in that quarterback position.
Yeah.
A lot of noise of the old trade at quarterback there. And did they get a downgrade, whatever? They went and executed against a good team as well. Yeah, they went and executed, put up a lot of points, and looked good doing. Josh Heupel's a hell of a coach.
If your name's Joel and you're an OTB listener, I love you.
You know who didn't score a lot of points this weekend? UCLA.
No, they didn't. Iamaleava.
Nico Iamaleava.
And that's what Joel Klatt was talking about. He's like, all this narrative, and then they attack. It's like he actually wanted to leave because he was in a glorified high school offense.
Really wasn't good at it. So 19 touchdowns, 6 picks. Joey Aguilar almost did that week 1.
I like Tennessee's offense. I really do. It's run first.
Well, and Joey runs better than Nico.
Just like Ole Miss is run first and Mississippi State's run first. It is fast paced and it's hurry up, get on the ball, but it's with the intention to run the football.
To your point, people look at the spread too. They're like, oh, Lane Kiffin likes to spread him out. He's clearly throwing the ball. Not necessarily.
No. Lane Kiffin told me to my face, we lost against LSU and Kentucky because we couldn't run the football and we couldn't close it out in 4 minutes. He said, we are only going to be the team we want to be if we can run the football. If we can't, we're going to win games, not championships. That's from the head coach. So it's a part of what they want to do.
We'll see how he does this year then, because
yeah,
I don't have a lot of confidence in that Ole Miss running game this year, coming into the year at least.
Anywhere else, Flynn, where you were wrong?
I don't know. I'm still a little shocked about this Joel take.
Okay.
Do you know a Joel?
You're
taking this very personally.
I'm trying to think of any.
I know one.
Joels
I know
out there.
one Joel. It's my best friend's dad, and I love Mr. Joel. Outside of that, the rest of y'all.
I was about to defend Billy Joel. But I was like, that's
his last name.
In fairness,
so I think you're
Jay,
kind of right.
And I don't care because I came in here one day and ranked the top 5 toughest and untoughest names. So I don't really care. But name me a tough Joel. Find me a Joel you know that is tough, or you've seen from afar.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know one.
I'm trying to think. There's got to be one out there. If you're
What was
listening
it?
and
Hey.
you know one badass Joel,
Yeah.
let us know in the huddle.
Hey, tell me where you were wrong, bud. Are you always right, guy?
No, I wasn't right. This weekend I wasn't wrong.
I would also have to go
Don't
Tennessee.
be that guy.
Okay, let's see. I think I'm a pick 'ems. I picked Alabama. Who didn't? Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Bama was wrong.
I mean, we all admitted.
Don't.
That's fair.
No, we do this. We do this to be different than every other show. That's
So,
always
I
right.
also picked Baylor to beat Auburn.
Oh,
Just
I
because I
missed
did,
that one,
I
Joe.
did
Oof.
think Baylor would win the game, but I will say that Auburn was my sleeper pick.
This really feels like you're trying to beat
No,
every other show.
You could take that. When I filled in for you guys, they were my sleeper pick. That was going to be my right, at least so far.
Let's see where else
Auburn
was I
in the SEC?
Yeah.
That was Missouri.
Guys, it's hard to say when you're wrong when we hit that pontoon parlay like that.
That's like,
we
I got
all-
that one right.
Well,
Got that
I don't
one
know
right.
if we all did,
Nailed
but like Matt and I admitted we were wrong about Carson Beck yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I would-
true. We did
Yeah.
admit that.
I was wrong about
we
that one.
did. Yep.
I was wrong
Man of the
about
year.
Auburn, but I don't know. Maybe
say a lot of
maybe
things.
maybe Matt was wrong about Baylor. Maybe we were all wrong about Baylor. Maybe I'm still right about Auburn.
Oh.
I'm-
I was high on Baylor. I'm not even gonna lie
I
to
was
you.
low on Tennessee. I was lower in Tennessee than Jake was.
Yeah.
I allowed the my love for Alvin Flynn really cloud my judgment.
Yeah.
I know.
The Baylor Bear take. The old former quarterback.
Just growing up at little tailgates at Floyd Casey Stadium back in the day, a little 2-hour drive from Tyler, Texas. We did it every other weekend during football season. Really clouded my judgment on that one. And sometimes you just got to realize it's a little different here in the SEC. We
Are
were
you
right
saying
about
it
Ark.
just means more?
We were right about Ark Manning in Texas.
We were right
Yeah.
about Texas.
We're right about Texas.
I feel like
Shout
we
out.
nailed the Texas.
Yeah, putting them at 9. We caught some heat for it.
We were
Shout out
kind
to
of like
Elijah. That was your pick, right? 9,
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
Were we kind of wrong about?
And I
like,
felt like y'all were all kind of looking at me sideways, even in here too. Whenever I gave that pick,
I think we
but-
talked
Oh,
about
I
it being
love
like
it.
at 7.
Yeah.
I
So
like
9, but turns out.
I didn't hate it. We put Bama at 12. I mean, because I didn't think they should have been, 7 or 8 or wherever they were. I mean, no.
Guys, you
I
got to
like the
celebrate the
Texas
victories. It's life is short. We work hard to win. We work hard to be good. So when things do happen, you got to celebrate the victories. So when you have a good weekend,
We had a great weekend. The pontoon parlay hit.
yeah, you celebrate because we're gonna have bad weekends.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be plenty of those.
Yeah. So when you win, you got to celebrate.
There's going to be a lot of that.
That might be the only.
But the whole
pontoon
point of
parlay
this
we
segment
hit.
What about
is
Kansas State?
To admit when we were wrong, because I find it to be something where if you're only
Yeah, we did
I
this
was
last
right.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's right, wrong, and indifferent. Like indifferent can be like, like your Auburn take. Like
Yeah.
maybe we're a little too high on Baylor, and maybe Auburn's not who we thought they were.
Yeah.
We don't know just yet. Like you would throw that into indifferent.
You know who we were almost wrong about?
Who?
Lenora Sellers. Like we've been pumping him up pretty good.
Oh, he looked awesome though.
I thought.
Y'all got a different opinion on him than me. That's my indifferent. I don't know about that guy yet. I still don't.
Yeah.
Great final stat line. He was 50% at halftime, and he struggled in the first half.
That's what I'm saying.
He was great.
Like they
deep
pulled
ball,
it out
though.
pulled it out at the end.
The great deep ball. That was probably the
That's
throw
why
of
I
the weekend.
said almost.
That designed run that he had in the first half was awesome too, where he scored the touchdown. But when I was,
I'm all in on Lenore Sellers.
I'm with you because they were
He's-
also
he's
talking
Big
about
Ben, but athletic.
They were also talking about on the broadcast how Virginia Tech's defense had some dogs on
Yeah,
it.
they were really good. It's just their offense.
Yeah.
Not.
No.
Yeah.
So good.
Kyron Drones has been a starter for 3 years, and he looks like a freshman still. I've been waiting for him to take the next step.
So did Cade Klubnik on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyron Drones just can't do it.
We were right about Cade Klubnik. Nailed that one.
You were wrong about the star position.
You were wrong. Yes.
I was not.
We'll take
Get him. Get him.
No, I was not.
Get him.
We explained this yesterday. The star is not a real position. It is a real mindset. It's a mindset.
Bruh. You made me play songs about the star.
Yeah. So I'll back Flynn up on this one. I know we got to take a break.
It's okay.
He did a breakdown of K Club, and he did it, probably a month ago. But I do remember he came in that day. He goes, "Man, y'all really high on this guy. I don't really know about this. He really struggles. Like if you got good safety play, like he really struggles. He got away with a lot last year because safeties, didn't really play it aggressive. And if you got good safety play, then he's not real good. Compared to where we had him.
Yeah,
like he's still a good quarterback, but upper echelon, top 3 in the country. And that's why a weekend winner for me was Jordan Gilbert, because he played really well in the game. Like there was 2 plays that stood out to me almost as much as any in the game, and they both involved him. So you get good safety play, you can kind of change the math. Okay, Club. You said that.
Yeah, he just struggles getting through his first couple of progressions and playing with his feet and playing on time. Oh, listen, playing by his feet. He's a good runner. But playing is staying on his platform in the pocket, going through his progressions like you got to do at the next level. So he's got to get better at that if he wants to improve to the point where he's going to take the next step and be a good NFL quarterback. He's a really good college quarterback. Does things with the leg, very accurate when he knows where to go with the ball. It's just getting him to know where to go with the ball is the problem right now. But he can improve that, and look, I hope he does.
To your point about Gilbert, second half started, they're like, oh, A.J. Halsey's out there, and I'm like, I don't know if I would have pulled Gilbert. He looked so damn good in the first half.
Well, Taylor told us.
That's a good problem.
A couple weeks before the season started, he's like, the thing is the people that were starting at safety last season are your backups now, so that's a good thing. And it turned out it was a really good thing.
It's amazing what competition does.
Yeah.
It's the depth this year that you didn't have.
Yeah.
Jake pointed it out the other day. Did Ashton Stamps play in this game?
I know. Think about that.
Ooh, I don't think he did, huh?
He started every game for you a year ago. Did he play in this game?
No.
Let's see.
Let's just say
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember seeing him.
I don't remember seeing it.
Or on the box.
Maybe that's because he played well.
Yeah.
Or on the box score, but also you don't have to be on the box score.
Yeah. Right. But sometimes if you not notice the corner, you played well.
Yeah.
No.
If you're a competitor and
he did not
be at this level, you kind of have to be, unless you're just super talented and you just get there by talent by default. But if you're a competitor and there's depth and you have to fight and bite and claw and scratch for every time you step foot on that football field to play, it's amazing what competition can bring out of a competitor.
Well, to your point, Ashton Stamp's first couple weeks of fall, I came in and I was like, hey, guys, he's not coming off the field much. But the last 2 weeks of fall camp, P.J. Woodland got more and more. He put Stamps out there because they trusted him. He was the veteran guy. P.J. Woodland beat him out. Straight up. He just beat him out in fall camp.
Yep.
So as far as corners, Delane played 55 snaps. P.J. Woodland played 43 snaps. DJ Pickett played 25 snaps. That's it. That's the list. Spears played 7 at safety. Toviano played 5 at safety. Gilbert played 26. Halsey played 27.
Well, you talking about Gilbert?
Cooley played 57.
If you talk about a guy that has played under the lights in the SEC for 2 teams, and he knows what that feeling is.
Yeah.
When you take that feeling away from you, sorry, hit the.
You just mute yourself.
My bad.
You muted yourself.
I'm get handsy when I talk, and I just hit the button. Sorry. When you take that feeling away, it kind of pisses you off. And so when you get a chance to go back in and start a game, you can play at a different level. So kudos to him. Glad he did it. We're all glad he did it because we needed safety play. We needed great safety play, and we got it the entire game.
And look,
from all over every position. I can't just single out the safety. From every position. Everybody stepped up and played.
And I'm not sitting here telling you that Jordan's going to be an all-conference player or anything like that, but if he can just help you like he helped you in the game. And also remember, he played injured all season long last year, so you didn't see his very best a year ago. Again, I don't know what the ceiling is. I don't have it as high as the other guys on the team, but like I said, I had a conversation with his old head coach, Jimbo Fisher, and he's like, yeah, but you got a guy that's going to line up in the right spots, do the right things, and there's some limitations there, but to have that, so that's what you're talking about with the competition. Like, I used to love the fact that when I was in college, they would bring in like 2 5-star running backs every year. I'm like, all right, I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do in the offseason. So you saw that for LSU this year. It's an $18 million roster, like BK told you a couple weeks ago, and it looked like an $18 million roster with all the players that came in and contributed to LSU being victorious there against the Clemson Tigers. All right, we are long for that break. Let's go ahead and take it now. When we come back, a little OTB mailbag. Get your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat, and we'll do it when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org, not only in Central, though, in the greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you, and we're also giving you that 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day emergency service number, 225-925-8552. So no matter when it is, no matter what happens, if you have an emergency, Central Plumbing will always be there for you. Now, it's not the only thing they do. Flynn's going to tell you about all the remodel stuff they can do for you. You can go tankless with a tankless water heater as well. But just know, if you have an emergency, it doesn't matter. It can be right before LSU and Florida kick off in a couple of weeks, right? They are going to be there for you. They're always there. They're always on call. That's what 24/7 means. 225-925-8552.
Yeah, and really, Central Plumbing, they are the experts when it comes to plumbing. They can handle a job of any size, whether it's residential, whether it's commercial. They help our house when we need something. But guess what? They completely installed a commercial, our factory for Mile High. They have done everything. They are the experts. CentralPlumbing.org.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business. 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, Jimmy.
Cashmere.
Cashmere. Hear you, Jimmy.
Favorite Led Zeppelin song? It's a tough one, I know.
It is a tough one. I love When the Levee Breaks.
Like hearing Jimmy Page shred.
Yeah, I love When the Levee Breaks. Love Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Stairway to Heaven, I mean,
This might
it's
be
you
mine.
every time.
How disrespectful was it when
Black Dog.
Puff Daddy did a remake with a song?
Black Dog
with
is lit.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Page.
Black Dog be mine.
For the
With
Godzilla,
Jimmy
for the
Page.
Godzilla,
Godzilla,
movie.
yeah. That didn't age well.
This song reminds me of Ocean's 12.
I think my favorite Led song is Hey, What Can I Do?
That's a good one, too.
It's a great one. I did a little research on the most famous Joels in sports history.
Okay.
I played with a Joel Dreesen.
Okay.
Tight end.
I do like
Broncos.
Joel Dreesen. Forgot about him.
Okay, there's a Joel Fearon. He's a British athlete who competed in track and field. There's a Joel Damon or Dahmen, and a professional golfer. Joel Damon. Okay, hell yeah, I know him. He's on the Netflix series. He's great. He wears a bucket hat. Everyone likes him. So that's probably the top Joel in here. Joel Campbell, a Costa Rican professional footballer. That's a soccer player for all those listening. Joel Gardner, a West Indian cricketer. And then the basketball player, Joel Embiid, but I think it's Joel, right?
It is
that
Joel.
Joel
Yeah.
Embiid. So I would say the top one on this list is Joel Damon or Dahmen, the golfer.
I don't even know who that is. So.
He's pretty great. He likes to slam beers.
Yeah, he's so great you don't know how to say his name.
Look,
Well, I was thrown off by the Joel.
Jake's shade towards Joel's looking better
It's
and better.
like it's a good take.
It's looking
It's
good.
a good take. Celebrate the
Thank you.
victories.
Thank
Good
you.
take.
I appreciate
I know
it.
it's just kind of off the cuff too. Like I don't know if like you've thought about this before or if it was instinctual.
It's instinctual.
You can tell.
You should always trust your instinct.
Yeah, you should.
Always.
Yeah, and then like the internet, any piece of information I typed in, give me an alpha Joel, and it said there's no results available in all of Google.
Yeah. Stats don't lie.
They don't.
ChatGPT was like, I computing.
Your best friend.
Yeah. Did you ask it what a credit union is?
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
All right, let's get to probably a couple segments here. Let's get to some OTB mailbag.
I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Don't worry, we might let this go a couple segments since we were so long there in the first segment. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Would you rather a penguin that lives in your freezer and brings you drinks or a raccoon that brings out the trash for you?
Penguin all the way.
Like Mr. Popper?
That'd be
Yeah.
kinda cool,
Plus, I feel like the
I mean,
the
they're
raccoon,
adorable.
it's gonna get into some stuff. It's gonna make more of
Yeah.
a mess.
I mean, that penguin's gonna make him. He's inside your house.
He's in the
gonna make
freezer.
Yeah, but if
You
he's
got to come out of the freezer. You
yeah,
can't
but
live
I
there.
feel like if he's bringing you drinks, he probably has a little couth.
You gotta go poo-poo
So,
somewhere.
Yeah, you take him outside.
He's got a little couth.
I think
Yeah,
he's
a little
coo-
classy.
Yeah,
He's a classy
yeah,
penguin.
he's a little classy penguin.
I think if you're gonna train a raccoon to take the trash out, no, I hate taking out
Raccoon
the
can.
trash. I hate it.
Raccoon can climb better. It's got the hands. It could mess up stuff
I'm
a
not
little bit more.
lazy. I can get my own drinks, but like I hate taking out the trash.
But penguins
the
are
raccoon.
very cute. I think
Penguins
they're
are
cuter than
cute,
raccoons.
But I bet they're not. Like if you live with a penguin, I guarantee it's not as cute as you think.
You don't want to see it like just sliding on its belly all the time.
Where's he gonna slide? You're gonna
The hallways?
You're gonna put ice in your house, like Mr. Popper. Like
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He
clearly
was devoted.
He was very devoted. Made it
Yeah.
freezing in his house, so he could put ice slides. I don't think you're that devoted.
I would put at least
To change
one
your whole
ice
lifestyle?
slide. One ice slide in my house.
We'll say penguin sounds louder. Like, just in my
Yeah.
opinion, it feels like it would be
You don't
louder
have
than
to
a
let
raccoon.
the raccoon in the house. He just takes the trash out.
It's
put
true.
the
You
trash
could
on
put the trash by the door, and
Yeah,
he
you
just takes
put
it
it out the door and he takes it. Doesn't
Okay,
change your whole
you know
lifestyle.
what? That actually does change it for me.
Mhm.
A
I
little
mean,
bit. I might
raccoons
actually.
also eat trash, so he's probably gonna like make a mess.
Yeah, but
then you tear it up. So instead of taking it out the trash, you got to go outside and pick it up because he tore the bag.
Has anybody successfully potty trained a penguin though?
I don't
think
about
so.
a raccoon.
I don't know if
he might bring you
tried.
drinks, but there might be a trail of poo, penguin poo, from the chair you're sitting in to the freezer.
Then maybe these are both bad ideas.
Good question.
Yeah, it wasn't like I didn't think you were gonna go as long as you did on that.
Well, you never answered. What do you like?
Penguin.
It's more of like a would you rather type of question.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Why hasn't number 28 played? I guess you're thinking Caleb Jackson. He plays 4 plays in the game. There's things that he doesn't do as well as the other running backs.
Look, he's behind Juwan Johnson right now. We talked about it in fall practice. Like he is not your number 2 right now. I think it's Johnson.
And Barry got a carry in the game.
Barry got a carry.
Yeah, Caleb got a carry in the game. It was negative 1 yard run, I think. I think Caden Durham might be the best back in the SEC. So, kind of your answer. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Did Joe Sloan call an average game a good game or a great game?
I would say call it a good game.
Yeah, they called it a good game.
I say good.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't
the
blow
adjustments
the world
in the second
out
half
with
were really
points.
good.
Like we didn't score a ton of it was a very good game. The adjustment was great.
Yeah.
But I think the overall game plan and how it was executed was good.
Yep. I agree.
It's hard to complain.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. It's Taco Tuesday. What's everyone's favorite type of taco?
I just like soft beef taco.
Soft.
Yeah, I like a soft taco better than hard.
You're like a hard shell, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't like hard shells. I mean, it's fine.
It's weird to like a hard shell taco.
I just don't. When I think of
I like
taco,
hard shell,
I
I just
don't
like
think
soft
of hard
better.
shell taco.
What do you think of? A soft taco?
Yeah, that's what a taco is.
I also do.
Really?
Yeah.
A taco is a soft
Alondra.
taco.
What?
You think soft taco when you think tacos? Or
I
hard
go
shell?
straight to soft taco
Really?
whenever I think about. But I mean, I don't have a problem with hard shell tacos.
I just don't know. Where do you get a hard shell taco?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Well, okay.
And then the shells, they
Or
sell
if
the
you
shells
make
in
your
the
own.
box.
Any Mexican restaurant I go to, I'm getting a hard shell taco. They're so good.
So they keep a couple in the back.
I don't know
Jacob.
anybody that really jumps to the soft taco. Like, this is news to me.
Do you order tacos with anybody else?
What do you mean?
I've never seen anybody get a hard shell taco other than at Taco Bell.
You mean like at a restaurant?
At a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who does.
It's usually soft taco.
My mother.
Wait, this is blowing my mind.
No, my mom gets the hard shell taco, but everybody else I know goes soft.
I've never known anyone to get a hard shell taco.
Oh, my family's like the complete opposite. Like, if they get a soft taco, it's surprising.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's just like just an old school steak with some really fine chopped up onions, a little cilantro, a little pinch of salt, squirt of lime, some good salsa, maybe a little green sauce on it, something spicy.
So a burrito is what you just made.
No.
Street tacos are also soft taco. Yeah, I love a street taco.
I would judge what is a taco based on the Mexican street truck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, same. And you're going to get
that's how you're going to get the legit stuff.
We used to have
there.
a Mexican street taco when I lived in San Diego that had hard tacos
they got those too.
Well, California's
where street tacos were basically invented. Yes, continue.
Okay, cool. Street fake tacos.
Good one.
But
Hashtag
Tex-Mex
OTB.
and California Mexican
It's
is so
completely
different. Yeah.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Odds Notre Dame loses to either Aggie or Archie or both and starts the season 2-2 or 1-3.
Wait, what was the question?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame loses to the Aggies or Arkansas?
The game's the game's at Notre Dame because they beat A&M on the road last year. I don't have confidence in either of those teams.
That's what I was going to say. I think they win both those games.
Is it at Arkansas?
I think it's at Arkansas, but they play Notre Dame at home. I have zero confidence in A&M or Notre Dame. But
see what old Marcel can do this year. He can make a jump. He could.
He could.
And if he does, if he makes a jump as a passer at A&M, watch out.
Yeah.
He could be great. But that is a great unknown right now. But it is not unheard of to have a guy go from year 1 to 2 and make a huge jump from a passing ability standpoint.
I mean, he was pretty mid once everybody got film on him.
Yeah, just because he wasn't great.
Yeah.
He wasn't a great passer just from going traditionally going through his reads. But you can learn. I mean, that stuff can progress. We saw with, I'm not comparing, but we saw a big jump with Jaden. I mean, not comparing. Again, please don't quote me on that.
No, we talk about the second-year jump all the time.
Yeah. I got a question. I put this out in the chat here.
Okay.
Is Tuesday the worst day of the week?
Absolutely,
it is.
easily.
It's not even close.
It is.
Because Monday, especially in the fall, or I guess baseball season also, like you're recapping the sports weekend. If you get a big win, it's fun. Wednesday, you're halfway there. Like there's nothing good about Tuesday.
Yeah,
what happens on Tuesday?
Monday, get a recap. Maybe you got hope for the week. You're like, you wake up a little false energy. Like, it's going to be a great week. But then you realize it's just going to be a week.
Yeah, and then you get to Wednesday, you're like, okay, a lot of it's behind.
I'm not a big fan of
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays are like you start seeing the light.
It doesn't say like Wednesday
after work Wednesdays.
I love Thursdays.
Thursdays
I don't know why, but I love Thursdays.
Thursdays got a good one.
But I do find that Tuesday, for some reason, it's way harder to wake up in the morning, way harder to work out, way harder get to. It's I'm not a fan of Tuesdays.
Tuesday's got no juice.
No.
It's got no juice during football season. There's no football.
No.
It's got nothing for me.
At least during baseball season, you got a midweek game.
Yeah. Like Wednesday, you can see the light a little bit on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
But the only defense people had in the chat was tacos.
Yeah. I mean, who really does tacos?
You only
Tuesday?
have them on Tuesday.
You can have them any day of the week.
Right. You can have tacos anytime.
All right, we got to take a break. Maybe we can get to
Good
some more of
combo,
your questions
Good combo.
when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. You go to the website. You can find a full list of products that they can offer for you. Always remember, though, in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette, the contact information is right there on the homepage. And the great part about it is, you're going to get, obviously, a big business feel when you work with them. That's why they're the official partner of the Saints and the Pelicans and LSU and the Raging Cajuns. But also, when you call these numbers, you're going to speak to a human being. So, whatever happens, if you need them, they'll be there. And you don't have to, continue to press buttons and press one to talk. No, you're talking to the person that's going to be able to help you out. And so go to the website today. Again, see the products, see what they can do for you, the industries that they help out at gcopnet.com.
Yeah, Gulf Coast Office Products. They are Louisiana's leading copier and printer source offices in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. They are your workplace efficiency lifeline. Go see them, gcopnet.com.
At Atmos Energy, our Smart Choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Good conversation we had.
About what? Tacos?
Just everything. Tacos.
I didn't know
California
that.
is.
I love Southern California. Like, I would say Newport and south of that.
Love it. We should just go live there.
It's expensive.
Expensive. Yeah, that's why it's California still. Well, it stinks.
Yeah. Like, you know, I don't like the LA doesn't intrigue me at all, but I'll go Newport and all the way down to El Cajon.
Well, the cost of living is one of the reasons why it's awful. So basically, you agree with me that it stinks.
No, there's parts of it for sure. Like Oakland, Bay Area, not for me.
The rest of it, all of it, not for me. Apparently, they don't have good tacos either. Taco sales are going to go through the roof today in Baton Rouge.
We had tacos last night.
On a Monday?
Hard shell. The week 2 slate in college football is not exactly the week 1 slate that we had.
No. Oh, man.
So I'm going through it right now.
Such a big downer.
You've got Michigan and Oklahoma. It's going to be in Norman. Arizona State at Davis Wade Stadium, Mississippi State. Ooh. Florida, South Florida. Maybe after what South Florida did to Boise. That one's got a little juice. Yeah, we had him on
Byron Brown.
We had him
is a
on
stud.
off campus yesterday. Really well spoken too.
He seeks out contact.
Yeah, he was really good on our show yesterday. Ole Miss, Kentucky conference game. Oklahoma State and Oregon in Eugene. Oh my gosh, Grambling has to go to Ohio State.
Oh wow.
You do have Iowa State in Ames. Maybe that would be all right.
Look, I'm okay with a little come down weekend in college football. It's okay because it's week 1.
Anything.
Of NFL.
Illinois Duke could be sneaky. Illinois Duke's gonna be sneaky. It's in Durham.
Look, we'll find some games. Everybody's gonna throw a couple of shekels on some games and find some entertaining things to do. But NFL week 1, starting Thursday, we got Taylor's former team that he loved, the Dallas Cowboys, playing the Super Bowl champions. Then we got a Friday game, a Friday NFL really good game. Kansas City playing at Los Angeles Chargers. And then, of course, a bunch of good games on Sunday. We got the Saints lined up, but I'm excited because we got a Thursday night game and we got a Friday game this week. NFL, baby. I'm excited.
Friday is going to be in Brazil.
Is it?
Chargers Chiefs. Yeah.
Sweet. That's a big old travel.
How
long is that travel compared to going to Europe?
I mean,
sounds like a job for my buddy. ChatGPT.
I mean, from Los Angeles to Brazil's got to be just a bear of a trip. And do the Chargers and Chiefs play 4 times a year? Because it feels like it.
No, just twice.
No, it's 4. I am convinced.
One time we did play the Bears 3 times.
The playoffs.
Because we played them in the playoffs as well. We played the last game of the season. This was when old Stelz was over there, so I always talk trash about it. We played the last game of the season was on January 1st. Then we played them in the playoffs, and of course we played them 2 times the following year, and we beat them 4 times in one calendar year.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Also, the last time they made the playoffs, probably.
The Bears?
Probably pretty close. Yeah. That was a long time ago. I'm getting old, people.
So Cowboys, Eagles, that's going to be in Philly right now. The Eagles, an 8.5-point favorite. Then you've got the Chargers, Chiefs. The Chargers are technically the home team. That's going to be on YouTube, by the way. And Kansas City's a 3.5-point favorite. So Tay-Tay's old team, you got to find a new one by Thursday, though. Because you can't have your team that you root for playing.
We don't want to rush this.
Guess what the cheapest ticket to get into that game is?
Oh, can we play this game again?
What's the ticket?
Yeah.
Let's do it when we get back.
Okay.
Or in the 9 o'clock hour.
All right. Don't cheat.
I love this game.
Don't look. We'll have what's the ticket at some point today. Mm-hmm. The most expensive NFL game to get into and the least expensive NFL game to get into. I don't have ticket prices on the one in Brazil, but outside of that, I've got them all ready to go.
That's kind of just got to be like,
hey, Chargers.
Do you think they're excited?
Chiefs, please.
Do you think the people in Brazil are excited about that? You think so?
Dude.
About anything?
Did you play in the
no, I never went over.
You never went to the London game?
Oh.
Those people were so excited. They just cheered the whole time. Didn't care what was going on. Opening kickoff felt like the Super Bowl. I mean, the camera flashes that you see at the Super Bowl, like back in the day when people had like actual cameras. Like that's what you had. They were loud because they never stopped cheering. They didn't know what the hell was going on. They just were cheering. It was awesome. It was great.
The team is all together right there on the field. Let's cheer for it. That's called a huddle.
It was fantastic. We had a great game too. I think New Orleans beat us like, I could get this totally wrong, but it was like 42-35 or something. Like it was a really good game offensively. Not great for the defense. It's so bad defensively that our defensive coordinator got fired after the game and had to find his own way back to the States. Teddy Kentrell.
I'm looking at these flight times too. Los Angeles to England to London. It says 10 to 11 hours nonstop. I don't know. I
thought it was 13.
I call BS on that.
It was 13 from San Diego.
Takes a good 3-4 to get from Los.
Yeah, we got to take a break.
Okay.
Let's do it. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. That is a website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both offices in both. And when you go to PelicanRoof.com, you will see the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Google, Yelp, Facebook. The internet hates everything, but it loves Pelican Roofing, and you will as well. When you go to the website, also remember that instant roof quote right there, home or business. Type in your address. Going to give you a great idea of what that roof is going to cost you. Speaking of cost, also financing options right there on the homepage. Again, go there today, PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, if you are in need of, whether it's a roof repair, whether it's a brand new roof, whether you're got a brand new project, they have an in-house sheet metal projects where they can do a metal roof, customize it, anything you need right there. So go to their website, see what they can do. Service areas and offices in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, they will dedicate a project manager directly to your project so you get the absolute best customer service for that new roof. That is PelicanRoof.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Remember about our friends over at Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Yourgoodwood.com. Yourgoodwood.com is the website. Go find a full list of services. Get that consultation set up on the website. Remember, if you've got an issue, they have got the answer for you, but they can't answer it unless you get that consultation set up. Yourgoodwood.com is the website. When we come back, Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football, is going to join us. Week 1 is here for your New Orleans Saints. What's the latest? What's the greatest? Obviously, they made a tough roster decision yesterday, letting go of one of their veteran special teams, War Daddies. We'll catch up with Nick on that and what he sees in the Saints' future when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, as we know, football season is here, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube at YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code Baton Rouge. That is promo code Baton Rouge to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. Plus, again, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensing partner, Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Tuesday, September 2nd. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 90 in hour 3 of today's show. We'll talk to Nick Underhill of New Orleans about football at 9 a.m. We'll do a little NFL Bachelor and then maybe some What's the Ticket to wrap this thing up on Tuesday. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Boom!
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
All
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3, OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. It's now time for our guy, Nick Underhill, NewOrleans.football, to join us as he does every single week. Nick, hope you're doing well. Thanks for your time as always, sir.
Gentlemen, how you doing?
Doing great. I'm sure for you it probably
Doing
feels
fantastic.
like this long period of time between the last preseason game for the Saints and the first regular season game because of the way that now with 3 preseason games, like, does it feel like, you know, you haven't really done like all this work that you do during training camp, and it's like you got all these stories going out and all these storylines and who's going to win the quarterback battle, and then it's like it feels like a 10-day period where it's just like a lot of nothing because you're just getting ready for that first game?
Yeah, there's always the lull after training camp, preseason, and after the draft where, like, it kind of slows down and you just forced to sit there and realize that, like, it's just a lot of BS. Like, like all the work you do on the draft guys, and it isn't the guys you were looking at, all the storylines in training camp, and, like, you know, all the hypotheticals and possibilities settle out, and it's just, you know, a bunch of stuff that didn't happen. But I'm excited, man. Like, this is I've probably never been more eager to see what a team looks like. I've never been more unsure of what a team's going to look like. I just want to see the curtain come up and kind of find out. But the little break here was great. Like, just spent the weekend watching like 19 college football games, kind of scouting the QBs a little bit. You know, so it's been a good little 10-day break, and it's kind of interesting because I do think this college season is a little bit of a backdrop to this Saints season in more ways than it ever has been, just because of the QB questions. You know, I think they're probably pretty committed to Shuck and his development, but, you know, you never know. If you're picking at the top of the draft, you do have to consider everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, I would say, like, from a fan standpoint, you're just excited to watch football and watch the Saints. And it's week 1. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of build up to that. But, like, for professionally speaking, like, you also have to be excited that you don't have to basically manufacture like content based on like one play that happened in a random like Thursday practice, right? You get to actually like do your job and write columns, write stories, and come up with content like based on real facts. Now we get like the rubber meets the road this week, where real games you can really judge a quarterback, you can really judge an offensive line, a defense, Kellen Moore, everything like that. So it's got to make your job easier a little bit once week 1 starts.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, yeah, it's for 6 months you're just kind of manufacturing stuff and coming up with ideas, and yeah, it's a little bit more right in front of you, and you're looking at what's happening and deciphering it. You know, just even last week I was watching the Cardinals and like being able to actually watch like a defense and trying to figure out like what it means and actually having something real and a context to put it into was great. And then like, they are a highly fascinating team on defense with some of the stuff they're doing. They play like this penny front, disguise everything out of it, and it's a ton of stunts. And then they just brought back Campbell, and they added Dalvin Tomlinson and Josh Sweat. So like it kind of felt like smoke and mirrors last year to hide a lack of talent in the front. And now they have like real guys up there. So it's going to be interesting to see how that comes together. And then in the back end, like some of the stuff they're doing with these safeties is a lot different, at least from my vantage point, from what we see around the league. It's just kind of they use those 3 guys back there. Budda Baker's the main one, and you know, you kind of got that penny front up front, and then just the 3 safeties like just straight across in a line, and they kind of hold that like until after the snap, and then they can like rotate into Tampa 2 into cover 3. They play a quarter half. They play quarters, like, and it all kind of looks the same. So like, how does that go for a guy in his 7th start? You know, like you kind of got to read the defense, and if they run play action, it's almost like if you turn around and you're Spencer Rattler, like you kind of got to read it again. And you know, like how is he going to deal with all that stuff? So like being able to look at stuff like that as opposed to like, you know, Julian Blackman's break that I think I saw in a practice and how it applies to like real life it's way better now.
Nick, one of the things we talked about with the Saints getting ready for the regular season, they move on from special team standout JT Gray. When you heard the news of that, how surprising was it for you?
So, I mean, like we did a show where we were talking about like possible surprise cuts, and and I want to preface this by like saying nothing I'm about to say. I think JT Gray's a great player. I think you can make an argument that he was better at his particular job than maybe anybody else on this roster currently. 3-time All-Pro, second-team All-Pro last year. But we did the show about surprise cuts, and he was the guy I had on my list, and it was just simply because of where the team exists right now. Like, you got a 29-year-old in the last year of his contract. Like, are you actually re-signing him to a team, or like is that roster spot more important to development than 2 yards of field position? Now, like if you're a team, if you're the Bills, like that field position is everything, and you're looking for every edge. If you're the Saints and you're trying to develop players, like maybe you put Jonas Sanker in that spot and see if he can grow into it, and you can win with a young guy, or maybe you put Bayless Jones into it and see if you can kind of get 2 for 1 there, and that becomes a role he can do, and he gives you added value. But it's fascinating to me because there's a handful of things that I think we've seen that kind of suggest that, like, yeah, they're aware they're in a bit of a rebuild. Like Cedric Wilson gets cut, signed to the practice squad. They claim Trey Palmer, like that's one. The Vele trade, even though he's 27, I think that was kind of with more of an eye on a future as opposed to like going out and trying to get like a Keenan Allen. But like this JT Gray one was the first one where it was like they're actually, even though Mickey Loomis goes up there and constantly says like, no, we're not rebuilding. This to me was very much like a sign of like, all right, we're going to get rid of a player that can help us win in the effort of trying to get better for the future. And this is the first time where I looked at it, I was like, wow, they're like actually, like everything's leading this direction. Like they're actually making moves toward that. And like suddenly now I think like maybe anything's like possible. Like if they're really bad at the deadline, like are they actually going to maybe trade away some guys? I think the answer might actually be yes. And I'm not sure I was ever like certain of that before, but I feel like I am now.
So you're thinking that you can kind of read the tea leaves on this. Potentially this move might mean more something significant towards the end of the season if things aren't going the way they're hoping.
I think so. I mean, this is the first, like you can go at a podium and say things, and lie and paint things and try to use euphemisms for things, but like your actions always tell the story, and their actions to me are telling the story of a team that like very much recognizes that winning the NFC South probably isn't going to happen, and it shouldn't be the number one priority. Like, I think last year it was all about, going to do everything you possibly can to win 9 games. And then if you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. And, it just feels further away than ever. And I think their moves are kind of admitting it. And this is a direction that they really need to be heading. Like, I don't think I think people get confused because I think there's a difference between rebuilding and tanking, and everybody thinks you're either trying to win the Super Bowl or you're tanking. But I think there is an area in the middle. And, I don't think you have to get rid of all your players immediately to do it. And I think that's very impractical, too. Like, you see JT Gray go and Alvin Kamara's tweeting about it. Tyrann Mathieu tweeting about it. Like, you can't do things that are going to, like, destroy your locker room. But I do think if you got to the trade deadline and you got one win at that point, there's logical people in that locker room and they would understand to move them. But, like, if you do things now, like, I think that you're sending the message that, like, you're giving up and telling them they suck. And, like, you can't do that. Like, you can do it on Madden. I think in real life, like, you can't build a team like that. Especially with the first-year head coach. But I do think that there's going to be more of a practicality to the thinking. Like, after seeing this move, it just, if you get to the deadline and someone makes a call on somebody and you're done and it's a guy that's not necessarily part of your long-term future, I think the doors are open more so now than they ever have been. Whereas, before it was just always like almost defiantly all in on winning 9 games. And I just feel like that's evaporated. It feels like distinctly different to me.
Yeah, well, making that final roster cuts is always hard. There's always like 1 or 2 people that it's like, man, that had, friends on the team, like people didn't want to see go, but it's just, that's the nature of the beast. But so you look at the final roster, now that it's set for week 1, was JT Gray, was that the most surprising or shocking move to make on this final roster? Was there something else that stood out that you just did not see coming?
I think JT Gray, like, obviously, like the trade Welch one caught me by surprise a little bit, promising player, but back on the practice squad. But I think all in all, like, it was a lot of stuff that kind of makes sense, and it very much is like heading towards getting younger. I think they're down to like 8 guys, 29 or older, and a couple of them are on like PUP and IR. So like the number's even lower. They're in the bottom half of the league, or however you want to put it. They're one of the younger teams in the league. They're on the right side of that, whereas last year they were the third oldest team in the league. And this is the guys like, DeMario Davis and that on there, like lifting that level up a little bit. So like they've gotten much younger. They're like, and everything just kind of moved in lockstep with telling that story of like trying to, get younger, rebuild, get more core players, give more younger guys chances. And I felt like everywhere they had an opportunity to do that, they made that decision. And then, JT Gray was just kind of the last one on that list. The one thing that surprised me about JT Gray is that it happened on Monday of week one. Like usually, like when one of these veteran players decorated or being let go because they don't fit in with the direction of your team, you oftentimes see those guys get released like early so that they can go out and find a spot. I don't think JT Gray's going to have a hard time finding a spot. I bet Rizzy was probably like on his phone immediately after that happened, trying to talk someone into it. So I think he's going to be fine. The only thing that really surprised me about JT, it's the timing aspect of it. Like you usually see those handled a little bit different. But no, I mean, I don't think anything really like made my head explode or caught me like super off guard with the cuts. Like overall, it kind of felt like there were not quite 53 guys that were going to make the. I think they're going to keep churning it. So I don't think they had like hard decisions about who to cut. I think probably some of those harder decisions were about like who do they want to keep and like where are they going to churn. And I think we're going to keep seeing that churn happen. They signed like 3 guys yesterday to the practice squad, and there's an open spot on the 53 right now. Like I think we're just going to keep seeing like the bottom of that roster churn over probably all throughout the season as they seek the answers.
Nick, what's the health of the offensive line heading into week one? We know Fuaga, Trevor Penning, they both right now going through injury and both might be questionable for this game.
I don't think that we'll see Penning out there for this one. It'll probably be Dylan Radins starting in his place. Penning is out of the boot and he's walking and he looks normal moving around. I would just guess that he probably needs a little bit more time. Elsewhere on the injury front, like I do think Alontae Taylor is going to play in this game, or at least give every effort throughout the week to get there. He's moving well. He's running, sprinting, so it looks like that's trending the right direction. And and I think maybe on like some of those third downs, you probably want to try to get him on like Trey McBride. So I think that's probably a good thing for them to have, their bigger, more physical corner out there that could maybe match up with the tight end where it dictates. I think Ugo Amadi's a really good player, but I don't think you have that same matchup ability there. So I think that's a huge one for them going forward. Who else is hurt? I don't think there's anybody. Like Julian Blackman's banged up a little bit. Jordan Howden is a little bit, but I think they'll both be okay. But yeah, I don't think that we'll see Penning this week.
Nick, how long of a leash does Rattler have? How many games does he have to prove that he is a capable NFL starter before the pressure gets to Kellen Moore? Because if he throws a pick next year, I know the Superdome's going to be chanting Tyler Shuck's name. Yeah. It's just going to happen. But and that doesn't matter. Outside noise didn't creep in. But realistically, how many weeks does he have to prove that he is a capable NFL starter?
I could be the biggest idiot in the room, but I really think that Kellen Moore has like a real plan for this. And I think sometimes people don't. I think sometimes they're just trying to figure it out and they're super worried about the outside noise and the pressure and all that. And I think one of the things that's like really beneficial to Kellen Moore is that I don't know how this applies, but it kind of does in my head. He got here kind of on his own, just through merit, no politicking. Kellen Moore doesn't play the media game. He was a player, then he was a coach, then he's an OC, and then he's a head coach. And he didn't have to lick any boots or anything to get here. So I think he's extremely confident in his ideas and his ability. And I think that makes him a little bit different than guys. And I think it's going to be loud and people are going to be talking and there's going to be people booing. And I'm going to be on here Tuesday morning after week 3, after they start 0-3, being like, man, I don't know, maybe they got to change it. But I think he knows exactly what he wants to do with it. And I think I think it's probably more about prioritizing Chuck's development and making sure he's ready when he goes in, more so than necessarily the results every week. And I think that he's going to stick to that. Like, I really believe he knows what he's looking for, and he's going to wait until Chuck's ready. Because, like, even just coming right out of it, I think it takes, some courage to not go with Chuck right away. Like, this battle was extremely close, and this is the guy you picked 40th. I thought going into it, like, if it was close, that he would side with Chuck, but, like, he doesn't feel like he's ready to give his best shot at succeeding. And, your year one in a patient organization, I think there's going to be noise everywhere, but, like, the organization isn't going to buckle to the noise. And I don't think, there's going to be pressure from up above on him. So I think Moore's going to have the ability to kind of stick with his plan. And look, sometimes, like, their willingness to sit back and let things play out as an organization is I think, sometimes frankly wrong, and it can be incredibly annoying. I think they sat with the coach for a little too long, but they just didn't care. Like, they thought that he could turn it around and give him every opportunity. So, like, I don't think Mickey Loomis is going to be in Kellen's ear telling him to do anything. I think there's a chance that they're going to try to do this the right way. I don't believe that, doing it the right way doesn't mean that it's going to work. It doesn't mean that Chuck's going to develop better, but I think it gives him his best chance. And I think I really believe they're going to do it in whatever vision they have. And I think that leash is going to be dictated not just by wins and losses, but by, like, what's happening behind closed doors.
All right, there he is, our guy, Nick Underhill, NewOrleans.football, joins us every single week here on OTB. Nick, we appreciate the time as always, and enjoy week one. We'll catch up again with you next week.
All right, guys, take it easy.
All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at K2Z. That's KTOZ Blinds.com. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004. Interior, outdoor living. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. Right, they've been helping build those dreams for a long time. 2004, very long time ago. How do I know? That's my freshman year in college. In Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore, top right corner of the website, KTOZBlinds.com. You can get that contact information. All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com if you're signing up for residential commercial service, or if you're getting one of those roll-off dumpsters we tell you about. Remember, 3 different sizes to choose from. So pick up the phone, give them a call, 225-612-2477. Tell them, hey, here's what I've got going on. Here's my project. Here is what I expect. And they're going to make sure you have the right size dumpster. Also, if you have more than you expected, remember, they're going to come and they can empty the dumpster and bring it back. And so they are there for you, willing to help out in any situation. TrashRangers.com.
That's right, Trash Rangers, a local waste and hassle-free trash removal service right here in Louisiana. Give them a call. Residential, commercial, whatever it is, they can customize the trash pickup for you. If you're on the job, if you got a business and you just make an exceptional amount of trash for like 1 month of the year, they can customize it. They can change it for that special period of time. And oh yeah, text reminders at home. Remind you the night before that trash is getting picked up the next morning. Go see them, trashrangers.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary, for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the...
Across the National Football League.
Okay.
Is it the Texans and Rams?
It's a pretty bad one.
Wait, where are they at?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dolphins and Colts.
No, that's the one.
Bengals and Browns.
Oh, wait.
Bucks and Falcons. Or Saints and Cardinals?
Saints and Cardinals. Browns Bengals is a divisional game. So is Bucks Falcons. So those will be a little bit higher. I think it's Saints Cardinals.
Okay.
I do think that it matters where it is. If the Colts are in Miami, it's that one.
All right, sorry guys. Bucks are at the Falcons. Bengals are at the Browns.
Champs, divisional game. Cowboys coming in.
Yeah.
All right, same.
That's what I think.
I think this one is going to be in Lambeau. Lions in Green Bay.
All right,
it's
we'll
a
go
325 game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll go from the lowest to the highest here. All right, at $140, the Steelers at the Jets, the Aaron Rodgers Bowl. Giants and Commies, $178. $208, the Raiders and Patriots. Remember, this is the lowest ticket price to get into the game, so it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You got the Seahawks, 49ers, $215. Lions and Packers, $311. And at $400, the Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
400 bones is the cheapest ticket right now.
That's crazy.
To get into the Cowboys and Eagles, the opening game of the NFL season.
They don't even have Micah Parsons.
They got 2 first-round picks, though.
It's true. Hopefully one of those could be like Micah Parsons.
I saw the somebody mentioned the Family Guy thing that you brought up the other day.
Yeah.
So funny.
One of them, it could be a boat.
They put Jerry's face on Peter Griffin. It was funny.
Oh, too good. Yeah,
How about
400
that?
bones.
$400,
Expensive.
and you in the same sport, you have a $37 ticket.
Yeah, not a lot of sports cards with that.
It makes sense. Like the lowest for sure makes sense because when Jake brought up the top 5 lowest, like every one of those matchups, one team is unexciting. Saints and Cardinals are both unexciting.
Right.
True.
It's fair.
They are, but I feel like good fan bases with both.
Yeah.
Like, so I went, usually I'm always going to throw an LA team in there because they got terrible fan bases. Miami, terrible fan base at home. If they would have played in Miami, that'd be like $17 to get in for that game. I'm surprised. I actually am. I'm surprised that the Saints is the cheapest.
Yeah, because, I mean, really good fan base.
Yeah. First game of the season. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about it because of a quarterback battle. People want to get in there.
One I didn't throw in there because I kind of wanted to make it a little bit interesting. Panthers and Jags is even more expensive, $54. You'd have to pay me to go to Panthers Jags.
That sounds
You'd have to
terrible,
pay me to
man.
go Saints Cardinals.
It might be fair, Alondra.
You'd have to give me $37.
Yeah, that might be fair.
All right. Come on, guys. It's the Saints. We're all Saints fans now.
You don't just because you cover the team don't mean you have to be a fan of them.
I think I'm the only actual Saints fan
Well,
in here.
Kellen Moore was good enough to come
He
on our
played for the
show.
Saints. Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm rooting
but I'm
for
not
him.
Like a fan.
See, there you
Well,
go.
okay, fan's
She's the
a
only
strong
Saints fan.
word.
Even she doesn't like them.
Yeah.
No wonder
I mean,
they're
I guess,
37.
look, I guess if they're not playing the Chargers, I'm definitely going to root for them. So maybe I am.
Fandom is maybe that's a strong word. Maybe that's more of a heart thing.
Yeah.
Maybe pulling for them is like more of a brain thing. So we're gonna pull for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lose sleep if they lose.
One $400 ticket pays Dak for about 4 minutes. True.
4 minutes? That seems like that's getting off cheap.
He makes $400 every 4 minutes. That's probably about right.
That'd be $100 a minute.
$100 a minute.
That's annoying.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Done.
Because
I don't care
don't know.
anymore.
I just went to the bathroom and I saw on your desk. You got a Cowboys cup on your desk.
Oh,
you
I
gotta
do.
burn it. You
It's
gotta-
behind the computer.
Oh, can we do a video you burning Cowboy stuff?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Can we get a little dumpster in the
I
back?
don't,
What about a
honestly, I
What
don't
about a
have a
Bengals burn?
ton of Cowboys.
Whatever you
stuff,
got,
so-
let's burn it.
Cowboys are burning.
You at least got a cup.
I got one
that's
jersey.
bad for the environment.
I got one jersey. Would you like to guess who it is?
CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons.
It's Micah Parsons.
Yeah, let's burn it.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Let's
burn
go.
the Micah jersey.
That'd be so good.
I got him a Sanders jersey.
Yeah.
He has
We
a
can burn
Deion.
that.
He has a Deion Sanders
Okay.
jersey.
Yeah, you can wear that.
We got a bunch of Cowboys base cards in the office.
lot of 'em.
We can burn those.
Yeah.
Can we burn the jersey while it's on Taylor? Just kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah.
As we adorn you with
fine.
your brand new Green Bay Packers jersey at the end of next week.
After I get out of the
When you
hospital with my
choose-
burns, I'll
Yeah.
have like my new jersey on.
That's right.
This feels like a
Okay,
Game of Thrones
that's a
type
great idea,
situation. What's
actually.
going
That's
on
right.
here?
When you choose the Packers as your new team of choice next week, right?
Yeah.
I just explained it to you. It is the only team that if you ever wanted to become an owner
You could.
of an NFL franchise, you could become an owner of the Green Bay Packers.
You are not making bad arguments. here.
Because you do not like Jerry Jones and the way he's run that organization. Don't take the chance. Just be the owner yourself.
I think Walker, Louisiana is bigger than Green Bay. Just so you kind of fit in. I mean, you kind of
I do.
your people.
I'm a city slicker up in Green Bay.
You'd like Green
Right.
Bay.
You
I
would.
probably
Taylor would
would.
like Green Bay.
I like most places.
Like Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not picky, guys. Like I
I
like
probably
most
would. I
Forge.
like everywhere. I'm just here.
Taylor's just here for the vibes.
I'm just whatever.
Nah, Green Bay has 106,000.
Okay.
Walker's got like maybe 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just felt like I'd throw a shot at Green Bay. All right, we got to take a break.
And it's a Bay City.
When we come back, yeah, that's what I thought when I was there. When we come back, we'll eliminate some more teams for Taylor's fandom, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. When you go to the website there for Russell Pool Company, you can check out a full list of services they offer. Remember, from start to finish, and after they're done, they can be your maintenance for your pool. The thing that you're going to notice immediately, like you don't even have to click on gallery. Like you can, certainly you'll be blown away. But just like on the homepage, it's going to show you so many different styles of pools. Your pool, not somebody else's pool. Because whatever you're dreaming up, they can get it done over at Russell Pool Company. And so you're not going to see a kidney shape. You're not going to see like a boring rectangle. It is custom pools to whatever you have for your dream pool. Go to russellpools.com.
Yeah, usually when you build a custom pool, it's like you got to go find a landscape architect, get them to draw all the plans, then bring it to a pool company, show them the plans, and kind of like mix and match like that. But not at Russell Pools. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff so they can turnkey your project, take your dream into reality. Let them build your dream pool. That is russellpools.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I want to remind you about our friends over at Campus Federal. Back in 1934-7, LSU employees had a vision: people helping people. That vision became Campus Federal, and today they proudly serve more than 44,000 members across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Shreveport. When it comes to your checking accounts, Campus Federal has a fit for everyone. A little lanyap checking earns up to 5.25% APY on balances up to $10,000 with ATM fees, refunds every month you qualify. Lanyap Lite pays 4% APY with even fewer requirements. If you're under 30, the young adult checking is totally fee-free. Not under 30. Hey, you two back there, under 30. Check that out. And if you want just simple and reliable, Campus Classic gets it done. Plus, with their mobile app, you can deposit checks, pay bills, and transfer money anytime, anywhere. Campus Federal, more than a credit union. They are part of Louisiana. Open your account today at campusfederal.org. Must be nice to have the under 30 young adult checking account.
Oh, that does sound nice.
Wouldn't know.
Nice and young. What's it like?
I mean, you've been here before.
How do shoulders feel? I've been doing push-ups. My shoulders are so hurt.
You're asking me the wrong question.
I'll be 29 next Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to
September 11th?
Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget Taylor's birthday, ever.
How's it feel?
I don't know. I have bad shoulders.
Did you ever think that you would have a new NFL team for the majority of your life?
No.
It's pretty wild. Pretty wild to think
that's
about
how
when you
emotionally
step back,
damaged I am.
When you step back and
All
look
right.
at it.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it then. The NFL Bachelor, as we pick Taylor's new NFL team. We're in the second round. The first round eliminations: the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Seahawks, the Ravens, the Raiders, and the Browns. Now let's get to some second round eliminations. Tay-Tay.
So a little bit of a recap. Yesterday we eliminated Chiefs, Patriots, Steelers, Seahawks, Raiders, Ravens, and the Browns. Big day yesterday. Went on a lot of bad dates over the weekend.
We've all been there.
Look, these teams technically made it to round 2. Before I get into them, do any of you have any suggestions for a team you just do not want eliminated today? It didn't even have to be your favorite. Just a team that fits me that you think maybe I'm overlooking.
Well, I think the obvious choice would be don't eliminate the Saints.
You've already eliminated the Raiders. So I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with you eliminating the Raiders. Great. Get them out of there.
I'm a Saints fan, but I think that if he wants a different team from the Cowboys, he needs to eliminate the Saints. We're getting to Cowboys territory with the ownership and the way the team is managed.
I think you could probably chalk it up to everybody in the NFC East is out for you, I would say.
You mean the Commanders? Jaden Daniels?
No, you can't
You
can't
spent your whole life
Commanders.
cheering against these people.
The Redskins, not the Commanders.
Yeah, true.
A couple of years cheering against the Commanders. 2.
All right.
All right, so I got one on the board for Saints.
One of them. Yeah, don't eliminate the Saints today. Well, I mean, you can. It's your list. Just saying. I know it's the lowest ticket price this week.
I was just giving you a counter argument to the Saints.
I've had people in the chat today say, do not eliminate the Lions and Titans, which is interesting choices.
Okay.
But I will say, neither of those teams have been
I
eliminated.
actually feel like the Titans would make a lot of sense being in Nashville.
That is the team that people have recommended to me the most.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Tay-Tay's a big Baker Mayfield fan.
He is.
I am.
Could be Tampa Bay.
I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan, but love the city of Nashville too.
Yeah, you do.
And if I ever wanted to go and see a game, I know where the stadium is. I'm already familiar with it, so the Titans makes a little sense too.
I also think if you want to keep it in, you could keep it in the Lone Star State, town that's easily accessible with the Texans, organization that seems a little bit more stable.
Young quarterback,
a lot of talent.
Young coach that just got there.
So I'd lot to
Easy
be excited.
drive.
That is my son's team of choice right now.
Well,
I mean, the closest team outside of the Saints.
None of the
I think
teams.
Texans got a lot of juice right now.
Yeah.
None of the teams we have mentioned will be eliminated today.
All right.
How about that?
All right. Well, let's hear who's eliminated today in the second round.
The Philadelphia Eagles are out.
Yeah,
I just
makes
can't
sense.
do it.
Can't
I've
do it.
cheered against them my entire life. And let's just go ahead and mention it. Every team from that division has been eliminated today.
There we go.
Eagles, Giants, Commanders, gone.
Gone.
Love
I knew it.
Jaden Daniels. But again, I've spent my life hating these teams.
After you
I can't
eliminated
just,
the Steelers yesterday, I knew that the NFC East was going to be
right. I mean, it's just gone. And everybody in the booth will be happy. The Atlanta Falcons have been eliminated.
Okay.
I mean,
We have picked on them relentlessly.
Laid out.
I already get
Defiant.
picked on for being a Cowboys fan. I would just be one punchline to the other.
Yeah.
Don't need that right now.
Okay.
The Indianapolis Colts have been eliminated.
I mean,
They didn't do anything to me personally, but I
they've
see
also
how
been
they've
eliminated
treated.
from the playoffs.
Yeah.
I see how they've treated their other significant others. I was a big Peyton Manning fan. They bailed on Peyton Manning when he
they
needed them
released
the
him.
most.
Yep.
How do I know they're not going to bail on me?
Right.
The Indianapolis Colts is out. I need stability. I need support emotionally. They were not there for Peyton, which means they're not going to be there for me. So unfortunately, the Indianapolis Colts have been eliminated. And the final team today, no juice, nothing fun about them, don't like their quarterback. The Arizona Cardinals are out.
Yeah.
All right.
The Arizona Cardinals are out.
There we
So
go.
Eagles, Giants, Commanders, Falcons, Colts, Cardinals. We are now down to 18 teams.
All right.
Smart. Once you get out of a bad relationship,
Not going back to another.
it's smart. Sometimes you got to play it safe. You can't enter into a toxic relationship.
There's
So
too
what
many
you're doing is
unknowns
great.
with the
Too
Cardinals.
many unknowns.
At times, they've been nice to me. Other times, a little moody. Never know what you're going to get with the Cardinals. So I can't do it. I need a little bit more stability.
You're looking for stability. Once you go to Rouse's.com, find stability there.
So stable.
Rouse's Markets. Check out that weekly ad at Rouse's.com. Check out the location nearest you. And also check us out every single Friday during football season. We're going to be doing our show. Rouse's.
Rouse's.
Right down Burbank.
Right down Burbank.
7 to 10 a.m. Come hang out with us. Last week, we had plenty of people come, sit down. They had breakfast, listened to the show, hung out, signed some cards, had some great
Cards.
conversation.
Had that sweet little pregame desk, too. Great setup.
The one that you kept moving because you can't help but lean and tap on stuff.
I'm fidgety. What can I say? I got a lot of energy.
Go to Rouse's.com, Rouse's.com. All right, Tay. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and when are we going to have your team picked?
It'll be next Friday. So I'm out the rest of the week. By next Friday, we will have the team picked.
Hell, we're going to be
we got 18
3 weeks
left?
into the season.
What?
We got
18 left.
Who are you going to cheer for on Sunday?
We'll go 15 Monday.
Week 1 is.
Well, we're putting feelers out there. We're putting feelers.
He's
we're
in
doing
a prove-it situation right
We're doing
now.
a little speed dating on Sunday.
All right.
We're gonna put out some feelers.
So we're going to eliminate probably good 4 to 5 on
so
Monday.
15 Monday, 10 Tuesday, 4 to 1.
All right.
Whoa, I'm excited. I got a feeling I'm going to get you. You're going to be a Packer fan.
Feels like a cheesehead. All right, we'll take a break. Wrap it up with your questions. We'll ask the bench when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, every single thing is available in all 3 processes. So if you're looking to lease, a lot of times you might have one option in each category. Not the case over at All-Star. Everything is available. Certainly when you're renting a vehicle, you might have 3 total to choose from. Not the case. I mean, you have multiple trucks, multiple sedans, multiple hybrids, multiple midsize SUVs. You got the Sienna minivan, Sequoia, that full-size SUV. So everything is available at all times there over at All-Star. So if you're going to watch the Tigers play on the road this year, go ahead and call Miss Lisa Sessions today in the rental department and reserve that rental. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Yeah, if it's that time of life. It is that time of life where you got to upgrade or just get a new car or whatever it is. So if you are in the market to trade it in, to get that new car, whether it's brand new, whether it's lightly used, whether it's a long-term lease, go right there on their website, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. See what they got right there in lot and start your trade-in process. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Taylor said no juice last segment. Just to clear that up.
Yeah, like the liquid.
Juice.
Juice.
Yeah, like orange
Like
juice.
orange juice.
Apple juice. Just want to clear that up for my guy Tate here.
Wait, was there some confusion?
Yes, there was.
There's a little bit of confusion.
There's a lot of confusion. Ask the bench. How did my homie Stan do in the broadcast booth Saturday? Did good. Outside of the view site, couldn't
Who
see
asked
anything.
that?
Murder Draft 19.
That's funny. Shout out Stan.
Ask the bench, are you proud you resisted the low-hanging fruit of Belichick girlfriend jokes this morning?
It's still early. I saw the score update when it was 48-14, and it said that looks like their age gap. That was a really good one.
Scott Dice, since Tate is the only person from Louisiana on OTB, he should choose the Saints. Oh, man, Scott, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, that seems like a shot at Jake.
That is new. Gosh, that's profound.
Well, you're not.
Never heard that before. Oh, man, I don't know why these guys from North Louisiana keep going other places. I wonder.
Hey, I read a story today.
You what? You wrote a story?
No, I definitely didn't write a story.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I read a story today.
Read.
Trying to pull it up here. On one of the most relatable stories I can imagine, University of Colorado released a statement today that their mascot, Ralphie the Sixth, is retiring due to an indifference to running. In a quote, due to an indifference to running, typical of many mammals, both four-legged and two-legged, it was determined it was in Ember's best interest, based on her disposition, to focus on relaxing strolls on the pasture, which is her favorite hobby.
It has two names, first off.
Apparently.
You said Ralphie, and then they
Ember
called it
is
Ember.
Ralphie. But how relatable is that?
I mean, I don't
Just
hate
an
it.
absolute indifference to running.
Yeah.
Good for her. Or him.
Respect.
Whatever that name is. But the bison in Colorado retired because it doesn't want to run.
Yeah, this isn't the segment where we bring up stories, where we answer questions.
Sorry. I need to get that off my chest.
Yeah. Ask the bench. Alabama's
we already had
win
this
total
too.
this
Remember?
season.
Same segment.
8-4.
7-5.
No, it's a different segment. This is
7-5.
Ask the Bench.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
7-5.
8-4, because I kind of thought 9-3, but I thought they'd beat Florida State. So
7-5.
Drew says, put Ralphie and Mike together. I bet he runs.
Did y'all
That's
see?
a good point.
I forgot which one it was. Did y'all see the mascot whose head flew off?
He was an Oregon.
And he starts running back into the locker room. Dedication, respect. I like it.
They've trained that.
The Oregon Duck is good.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever does that.
Except when his head falls off.
Yeah.
No, actually, he was good, though, because he got back in the locker room pretty quick.
I didn't see his face.
Never break the
No, I
third
didn't
wall.
either. I didn't see it either. Bama Gump says 8-4 sounds hopeful. I mean, they'll find some wins.
And you look at
they're
the
going to lose
schedule.
4 games, though. They're going to be 8-4.
I'm looking forward to Hump Day. Way better than Tuesday.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday hard shell.
Enjoy your hard shells.
Off the bench.
Beat you to it. Call that B-Rabbit.
It's not a taco.
That is the...
Let's go.
All right. Football's here. Every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That is promo code Baton Rouge, and get that $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of just $5 or more. Plus, again, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensee partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbet.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn